All right, everybody, welcome back to OTW News, the Grand Rising Show number 32, ladies and gentlemen. It is 8:45 a.m. here, Eastern Time, Montreal, Canada. We are the 31st of May. It is 14 degrees Celsius and sunny again today, man. What a beautiful day. The day is starting out awesome. Let me go ahead and shout out the chat, get rid of this banner here and there. That's gone. All right. Yes, the Grand Rising Show number 32. Let's go directly to the chat and see who's in the house. All right, we got our Christos Deliopoulos, Chuck in Tennessee. Welcome to the stream. We have Samantha Sweet Ann. Hello, Sweet Ann. Samantha. Welcome to the stream. We also have a Freedom Goer, Mr. Dick, which is also backstage, and he can bring himself up. He has that power, ladies and gentlemen. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, let's continue down the chat. We got Christos Deliopoulos, I think I mentioned. We have Morgan's in the chat, and we also have, let me see your name, Vancy. Fuck the New World Order. Yeah. All right. I love that name. Great name. All right. So welcome to the stream, everybody. I guess Freedom, as soon as he is ready, he'll be joining us. There we go. Welcome to my trusted co-host, Mr. Freedom. How you doing?
What's happening? Cheers. Double cheers.
Yeah. You know what's
What
important?
a beautiful Grand Rising. Fuck, it's a beautiful day here, man. It's hard not to be in a
Same here,
good mood
man.
when it's spring like this. And, well, up in the mountains, this is our spring, but fucking beautiful sun. Had a nice rain last night. So, just kind of set everything off, made it all neon green.
I would love to visit where you're at, man. I'm
would,
pretty
man.
sure
It's so fucking beautiful, especially this time of year. You get the tropical weather, and it's just, God, it's fucking amazing. The winters are rough, though, dude. Like, you really, in the winters, you start second guessing. You're like, shit, what the fuck do I live up on this mountain for? Get me the hell out of here. I just want to go to Florida or sit on the beach or do something different. And then spring kicks in. You're like, oh, yeah, I remember. This is fucking paradise. I love this place.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, because it's almost the same here, actually. I got a river right in my backyard. I got beautiful scenery. I should go with my phone maybe today and show the people around of the my land and what it looks like. I have this beautiful little garden set up in the back. It's like, well, it's not a real garden, but it could be. And Dude, I've been letting it anyway, I'll show you guys eventually. You'll see. Maybe today. We'll see how the show goes.
Sometimes I feel like I'm rubbing that in, though. Like I used to put my camera out on my land and I just kind of do 360 and show the shot, because I was jealous of myself when I first got out here. It's like I wanted to, as just a kid in a candy box, I wanted to show everyone, like, look where I get to be. It's just so fucking incredible. But then I realized, some people are not on a piece of land. I mean, I live pretty minimalist terms. It's not like we're living an opulent lifestyle. It's very basic conditions. And, when we came out here, we didn't even have running water, insulation. We had the shit in the woods, all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
But I needed that so bad to get out of the city. And once I got out here, it was just an instant type of recharge. It's like the environment, nature, it will do so much to help you if you're fucked in the head with all the, corporate bullshit and the frequencies and all that stuff. Sometimes it's just as simple as changing your day-to-day environment, and it's not necessarily easy. A lot of people find their purpose or find their path, they do have to give up. They have to cut ties from things that may be very convenient, like a big paycheck or whatever it is, a title, some kind of, so I've talked about that a lot lately. It's like, well, what if you're not willing to lose anything to get what you want? If you're not willing to leave anything behind, you want to take it all with you, but it doesn't fit into the lifestyle that you actually want to pursue, you're never going to get there. You got to, sometimes you got to choose in this life.
True that. Yeah, I agree with you, man. And it's actually one of the reasons why I left, and I wanted to come out here. And I was like you too, man. I was like, I wanted everybody to come here. But I actually found out that, where I decided to go was because I wanted peace and quiet. And now I have peace and quiet. It's like, oh man, it's like I miss having like people over when I was living in the city, right? But now I've gotten over that, so I appreciate the time that I can have here. And dude, just to tell you, my mother only came here like twice in the past 5 years, so that's to show you how I don't get a lot of really not. But I guess that's one of the things of living out in the country. Everybody likes it when it's not far, like, oh, you live far, maybe some other time.
Everybody's like me out here in the sense that they all, well, let me put it this way. I wasn't this way when I came out here, But as I've been in this type of environment, I've learned. What's up, Christos? Good to see you, dude. I've learned a bunch of skills. I've become a jack of all trades, master of none. I can kind of fabricate, fix anything. I'm a do-it-yourselfer. I don't really drive an hour and 15 minutes to Home Depot or whatever if I need to. I just figure out how to make it work. It's just like yesterday I had to snake something out and my fucking plumbing snake broke. So I had to, reconfigure it and figure out a way to make it work. Just whatever. But everybody else is like that out here. So they all know how to do things. They all are really helpful. They want to help, but they don't want to actually take your help. And for whatever reason, I don't want to take other people's help either. I don't want to be a burden to anybody. And I want anyone to know it's like, dude, I got my shit handled. I mean, I'm the guy that can, be self-sustainable to the best of my ability anyway. And then you see everyone else is like that out here. Really, they're all prepping and doing the same fucking kind of thing. Not everybody. There's a lot of elders out here too that are probably totally helpless and fucked if anything happens. But you just find like guys your age, that's why they're in the woods and that shit. They're doing the same thing. They see the world for what it is and they're just trying to create a natural lifestyle for their family.
Well, that's
Yeah,
that's
I'm
like
loving.
classic anarchy, right? That's like the real like I heard this guy Max Egan, like basically he was breaking down anarchy not as like a necessarily chaotic thing, but it's like this natural state where, you let people stay in their own lane and build their own thing. And something like, yeah, if there's something mutual, you help each other where you can. Ultimately it's for the better good of everyone, but it's kind of a isolationist to
Mm-hmm.
some degree, not completely, but like to some degree. There is that individuality that's kind of the spearhead for this whole idea of anarch, but not losing like the structure and evolving chaos at the same time, trying to be as possible.
Yeah, man.
So I was
Nature's the way.
seeing you down in chat earlier at the beginning of the stream, Christos, talking about someone taking pot shots at me. I was
I just think people were taking subliminals at you yesterday, OTW. I'll break it
during
on OTW news.
the auction.
I don't know, bro. Honestly, there were so many different streams yesterday, but I just know later in the day I heard different people. There was just talk about, okay, all these different people. I could be assuming here. I'm pretty sure that at least Yurt or
Just get to
someone
the
might have
point,
been
dude.
referring.
Get to the
Yeah.
point, man.
Hey,
What did
hold
you
on,
hear?
bro. Hold on.
I'm
No,
curious,
no, no.
man.
It's no one said your name specifically, but I think people are taking sneak diss shots at you, and I'm not like looking into things too much, but it just seemed like that could be possible because they were talking about people scheduling at the same time. Multiple people were going. Benton, Z. And later on, there was people going at the same time. So there was just talk yesterday when I was,
Okay,
listening
I
to all the
get it.
streams, and Chuck said something in the chat, and that's kind of it caused me to say what I said
Oh,
because
okay,
the
I
way
get it.
Chuck in Tennessee said his comment as if it would make more sense in context what I said with Chuck's
Well,
comment.
you know what?
He
I'm
was
gonna
kind of saying the
comment on
same
that.
thing. I think he saw what I saw. If you
I'm
look
gonna
at what he said.
comment on that real quick. You see, Grand Rising show has been rolling for the past man, I don't know, like we're like 32 shows
You've been
in.
consistent, OTW. It's
That's
awesome,
the
dude.
thing. So if everybody's going live right now and I just don't go live and show a lack of consistency, I am not, being true to myself
Dude,
and
yeah,
true to this
absolutely, bro.
channel. You understand?
100%. I'm glad you see it that
have
way.
a responsibility to this show. I mean, I'm the one who's
To
created this
yourself.
consistency. Yes, exactly. So if I would betray myself and this show and everybody who enjoys watching it because of this stupid nonsense where people want to go broadcasting in the morning. I'm the one who started broadcasting in the morning since the beginning, even before Zetetic Warrior. And and I have the proof. The first Grand Rising show was one of the first morning shows. So I just when Zetetic Warrior started going live, I backed off. I says, okay, I'll let him do his thing. He had the audience, and there was no point in me going on. But then he left. So he opened up that time slot, and I said, well, let's go ahead and take it. Let's bring back the Grand Rising show. And it's been a success ever since. So now I would be stupid to to go ahead and lack consistency and not do my show, even though we're like freaking maybe 10, like, I don't know, maybe 5% of the viewers that we have usually. Right? It's like it's been
Dude,
two
I
streams
like
in a
doing
row that
monologues. There may be a day OTW. I go up and you're doing your show and I'm doing a monologue over there. Don't be offended, bro. It's just I felt like doing something different that day. People go in
but I'm
waves,
never offended by other streamers.
Exactly.
This is it.
Other
I
people
don't
get
care.
offended. They get all bent
There
out of
you go.
shape. And
That's
it's like,
the issue. There you
if
go. I don't
if we're
care.
all supporting each other and it's all love, let people go where they want to go. I might go to Z's one day. I might be over here. I might be over at Benton's. I might, it's like, and people shouldn't get all strange and weird about it. But if people want to coordinate, that's their prerogative too. Then coordinate. And if people want you to coordinate, they should ask you directly and be like, "Hey, yo, OTW, would you mind, if you start an hour later and I start an hour earlier, so I can hand off
I could
my
do that.
audience to you or something,
I can collaborate that way, but people have to reach out. We have to communicate. If there's no communication, how are we to know? It's like there's no collaborations that are being done. I mean, the best collaboration I've seen so far on any metaverse panel is you and I, Freedom. We both collaborate perfectly together. There is absolutely no issues between us.
I'm not saying you
whatsoever.
OTW. I'm saying my puppy here.
No,
My dog's being great, man.
So
Dude,
it's
you're
all,
doing
and
great,
we're in
man.
communication. We got our emails. We can contact each other and schedule. We know we can do things. It's very easy for us to do this, and it's also very easy for that to happen with any content creator. You're right. I was even on Zetetic's panel before I even started my own panel. I went up there, and I'm gonna have to be honest, man. I was jealous that he kept Rob Cleven up and not Chiquita, and he got me. He wanted to get rid of me, so I didn't take it really well. I'm being honest. I'm just like being straightforward. It sucked. I felt like, okay, man, this is how it's gonna be. This is how you're gonna do that. So all right, fine.
So what happened? This was on Paul's show?
No, just before I started my stream, Z's live, right?
Yeah.
So it was on Z's show. I went there.
This was this Grand Rising today.
Yeah, just before the Grand Rising of this morning.
And he kept Nichikita up and didn't put you up, is what you're saying.
No, he brought me up, but he didn't keep me up. He says, "Oh, I'm gonna let you go." So I told him, "Fuck you, Z." And like, yeah, you want to fucking put me backstage, motherfucker? Oh, I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, fuck you, motherfucker. So
So you think he's starting a metaversal war with you? Is that what you're getting the vibes of, OTW?
No. No,
Okay.
I'm just trigger happy, dude. I'm just like, you want to put me. I don't know. It's just like that's the way I responded to it, man. I got into my ego, man. But you know me, I'm like, me and my ego are like that,
Yeah.
I let my ego take control sometimes. No problem. It's like, go ahead, ego, have fun.
Yeah. You just figured he'd want to have you up there longer for your input and how you present and everything. It's like, well, why wouldn't he want me there, right?
Well, maybe I don't have the presentation that he likes to have. I have this weird Canadian accent, and I'm not eloquent, and I'm not like, you understand? I'm more of a white Bro Sanchez. You know what I'm saying? Like, how Bro Sanchez is not like the most eloquent man, but the way he's like, he's got this ghetto talk, man. That's like,
he's pretty
almost not even
controversial
English, Yeah. There you go. So I'm saying, if Bro Sanchez can do it, I can do it. I can be that freaking white ghetto dude that's gonna speak like a fucking Neanderthal, but is gonna still make a broadcast and do his best that he can do at it, and create the best content that he can create, and have hopefully people will enjoy the content. That's all I can. That's the best I can hope.
Yeah, man. It's all good, dude. It's like
cozy.
I support Z. I'm glad he's back. I thought it was cool to see him get back on the horse, so to speak. And I do think, some of what he said, I really resonated with. It's like, dude, you are good for this. You are, meant to do this on some level. So I'm glad he's getting over whatever he was going through. And I think, I relate to that because I've had ups and downs with this metaversal thing where I don't want to be involved at all, or I'll take a good sabbatical and then I'll come back to it fresh. And I genuinely see advantages and positives to it, or I wouldn't come back. I would treat it like an addiction and literally just fucking try to cut it off completely and avoid it altogether. I think good things are building in the technology, right alongside all the corruption and all the tyranny. I mean, the more dire it gets, the more I see solutions coming out of this. So it's kind of strange where it's like it's a pick and choose a la carte. How do you want to define yourself in the metaverse to some degree? You create your boundaries, but as far as timelines and shows and all this kind of stuff, it's all how good what you offer is. If you really want to promote the fuck out of this thing, I've already told you.
I'm already going down that road.
Ideas,
yeah, no, I've absolutely registered in here everything you told me, man. And this is it's already in my plan. It's in motion. I want to get the finances.
I'll help out in my region too. Let me know when you're when you need some help on.
Well, I'd send you by email a picture like
Exactly.
the flyer, in other words, and you'd have to make your
Dude,
own copies, I guess. I'd send you the
that's what I
money
was
to be
thinking.
able to do the copies. But here, I want to make like 30,000 copies and go directly to the post office,
Blast it, dude.
dump that there, pay for the freaking distribute that all over the fucking place. And it's only a flyer, OTW News with the QR code. Talk show, whatever, a little
Boom.
publicity that I'll come up with, and that's already in motion. And I also took who suggested Instagram. Okay, so I did that this morning. I went and I created the Instagram account, and I started freaking joining a bunch of
Good idea.
people. And so yeah, I did that. So in the description, I still have to do some more stuff with the Instagram, but I want to change, add some photos. Oh, that's a nice backdrop. Oh, it's like Skeletor. Skeletor from He-Man. Nice backdrop, Chris. All right, so let's see what chat's saying. I didn't want to neglect chat.
Thank you.
Oh, that's even nicer one, man. Okay, so let me see. Let's check out the chat, see what people are saying. We got greetings and blessings from Vancy. Fuck the New World Order. We got Samantha Ant saying good day to you, Vancy. Morgan's in the house, dropping some links. I think these are
Fancy,
probably
yo, that
links
dude's
to his.
great.
Yeah, the link is in the at the top of live chat. So if anybody wants to join, links there. Oh yeah. So let me see, Vancy, what are you saying? Isabella live. Peace and blessings to you. Okay, so you guys are talking to each other. You guys go. Okay, I choose to be here. Oh, there we go. People love choice, so the more choice, the better. Yeah, exactly. That's a great perspective there, Samantha. I like that. And like I was saying, I'm not jealous that Z has a big audience or something like that. That's not what I was jealous about. So I was jealous because he leads people up there that he's only met recently, and we've known each other for a long time. And well, maybe I go up and his viewers go down. So maybe that's what. Okay, so he this is how he gauges his people, right? See, he brings them up. If the viewers go up, he keeps them up. If the viewers go down, he drops them. That might be one of his recipes. Who knows?
I think he just likes to flex by putting people down after not having them in long, regardless of who they are.
Yeah, it's an
little
ego
just
thing.
ego flexes, but that's it's part of the character. I know what you mean. I mean, it's just the dynamic of how he runs that show in general. I mean, it's not necessarily bad. I think you probably just got caught at a bad time, and the flow of the conversation or whatever.
Why don't you go back over there right now? Is he still on?
Oh, I don't know. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, I could go there and pop in. But we
Yeah,
got
go back
Scott
over there.
TV.
Tell him
Oh,
how you
boy.
feel.
Hold on a
It's
second.
bad advice, OTW. Don't take my advice.
Yeah, I think we should never. No,
You'll
never
be
mind.
Z's
that.
next crunchy
I
bee.
think we'll let it. You could.
Sorry.
No, I don't want to cause any. It's okay. But
actually, it'd be
you
great
almost got my
content.
ego.
It would be go
Yes, it
for it.
would.
It'd be good. Just get over your ego. Fuck it, man. It'd be good content, and it won't be a crunchy bee. Just But I wouldn't whine and cry. I'd just be like, "Yo, dude, I want to sell one of my
Oh,
paintings."
the infamous
Tell them you want to sell one of your
Arkham
paintings on the
villain.
show real quick.
be-
That would be hilarious. Go on and put up your
Maybe
painting,
this'll
dude,
be
and be
better
like, "Hey, I'm
content.
auctioning this
Hold on,
off,
Freedom.
Z."
Don't do it.
Why, Scott? What's the fucking worst that comes out of it?
I've never seen Zactetic Warrior stream this morning, but I did watch it a little while. I woke up with the dogs barking and my mom left the front door open. They were fucking trying to get out, almost got out, and she took off to a doctor's appointment. It's not till this afternoon, so I'm waiting for her to hopefully get home. It's been a fucking a challenge around here lately, but needless to say, what the fuck, dude? Zatetic was talking about this metaverse and how people are pushing apart and some are coming together, and how that's exactly what the government's trying to do, divide and conquer. They've been doing this since the beginning. This is and he was talking about Rome and the King of England were following rules from them. Is that the authority that we grant our fucking powers that be? Is a fucking occult knowledge and occult language, occult fucking following, the Roman occult canon, and that's their authority.
Oh, I see.
That's their authority. The King of England and the fucking Roman occult canons. That's what we're okay. Where does God fall in that? Okay, the Roman occult does talk about God. It comes in the the Bible a little bit, talks about the King James, but it's just whacked. And then you come back to ground zero, the metaverse, where few people are coming together. Some people have been trapped in a organized fucking chaos all along. I was a Sunday go to church altar boy. I knelt down fucking altar and watched them go get the holy cookie, feed it to everybody, give them a little sip of wine, and say go home. But make sure you bring your money next week too.
Ooh, a cookie. That sounds good. It's probably not what I should have for breakfast, though.
But it's just so
Fruits.
the inclusion that people find was right there in the church. You guys are talking about, and how to bring things together. You want more viewers? I would say, do the opposite of what'll turn them off. And turning them off will be taking anybody and just making fun of them, ripping them up. You can do that a little bit. If that's your stick, welcome to the real world. It's not going to go far. I mean, just people aren't that bad. And if you want to see how people aren't that bad, I've been first response to a lot of disasters.
Dude, I disagree, man. I disagree, Scott. I think that we have this inner beast inside, and that we just keep it on. Man. I disagree, man. Because I know I'm in tune with my the bad side of me, man. I can embrace that part. You understand? I know. So no, I
Isn't
think
that the point, to have a gun and have the fucking common sense not to use it? The moral value, the turpitude to say, this isn't to fucking act like I'm a badass. This is to make sure nobody tries to act like a badass.
But dude, we need badasses. This is the thing, man.
Oh, well,
Come on, think about it. I was just over on Z's panel, and Net Chiquita asked me a question. He goes, you have a lot of chaos over on your channel, and you have a lot of, it's very heated, and people argue, and it's like, it's like an absolute shit show, in other words, And I was telling him, I go, yeah, but I enjoy that WWE aspect of it there. When I get the Royal Rumble going and people are fucking going crazy,
I don't disagree with
hears
good,
anything.
hearted, honest
It's all a
debate,
bunch of gibberish. Nobody understands. But I'm like, man, this is like the WWE, man. It's like people are freaking out. The audience is fucking throwing fucking things at the bad guy. And Z's like, he said it himself, Pat seems to enjoy to be sometimes the good guy, or sometimes the antagonist. I'm that, sometimes I am the good guy. Sometimes I'm here. I'm very enjoyable. I'm very respectful. I'm a typical Canadian. But sometimes this like little evil guy inside of me comes out and wants to fucking, enjoy the chaos and go, oh yeah,
that's the frequency.
Break his neck, go ahead, break his neck. It's like, I'm like, I like fucking kung fu movies, and I enjoy the action. I'm an action kind of guy. I love Rambo. I love fucking all the action movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What if that's all parasites, though, TW? What if you just need to do a good cleanse and get all them tapeworms out of you that are talking to your brain?
OTW, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
You're into music, right?
Yep.
You deal with music.
Yes, I do.
So you understand the frequency and what it deals with and how it affects.
Yep.
Okay. So at 441 or 44.1 hertz that we're recording at, we should be recording at 44.1. We should be recording at 432.
Yes, I already know that. Sir.
So what you're describing is that you're taking to the side of the frequency that amps you up and gets you a little bit more anxious rather than peace. And when you're into this,
dude, I am not a peaceful person. This is what you don't understand. I was the kid at school, Scott. Let me explain something to you, dude. I was the kid in school who was always in trouble. I was the kid in class who was always acting up because I was fucking bored out of my mind. All right.
Yeah.
And I didn't need any fucking pills or anything or drugs or nothing, man. I was just a fucking complete, not like the other people. I was just different, man.
OTW, you know why I got into writing songs? Okay,
no, I don't.
It was real simple because a teacher, I got into music because of, natural fucking people around me with music. Okay. But when I really got involved in it, was I was 13 years old, an English teacher said, this fucking kid is going to go to hell or high water, one of the, okay? And if I'm going to judge him based on what I think is the fucking way forward, then I'm not doing him a fucking service. So that teacher, who actually, if I wanted to name drop, I could, because her husband, her fucking sons, they're big deals now. And her fucking note to me just a year and a half, 2 years ago was, you were the highlight of my career. Your generation, you guys. But she actually, when I was going through English, said very simply, you do what you're doing. You write the poetry, you turn it in, and I'll grade that. Didn't have to happen with any of the other kids or anything. And that was the first A- first A that I got in school, literally, because she decided to put me on a track that would take me somewhere. She said it was better than leaving you behind. And my parents kind of had their own
Is
opinion of it.
Scott, is there a point to this?
Yes, inclusion. When you want to fight people, you're not going to include them. So what I'm saying is if
But
you want to divide your audience and split it apart from, maybe the morning show, I wouldn't get as much chaos and WWE. If you have another audience later in the evening or whatever, I would think that would be more appropriate. However, I'm just talking to you how broadcast has been doing it for fucking years. Maybe they're wrong. Nonetheless, I guess the whole point I'm trying to make is if we
the
feed
whole
into the
show
narrative.
isn't focused on that. I
No, your
absolutely
show
enjoy
is
the
your
Jerry
show.
Springer part of it, but I mean, look, like yesterday, my stream was one of the boringest shows. It was actually became interesting when Scott Severini showed up and started giving his perspective on reality and everything. So that made the show a little bit more interesting, but it was a very slow day, man. Not a
I'm
lot of
giving you.
viewers and very light panel, man. It was like, and today as well, same deal, man. It's not a very heavy panel today, and the chat's light, everything's light, man. So
I was
I got to
listening
take
to
things
Dick
the way they're
earlier.
going.
I was listening to Dick earlier talking about monologues, doing a monologue, just do you. And that's where I think that you'll find your following. I'm not trying to tell you to do something else, but every time you're doing someone else, then you're not doing yourself. And that's the point because I think you'll
It's not
naturally,
about me.
but it is.
I
It's
don't
your
consider
fucking
this
Yeah,
channel.
you got to
thing
do
Show about
about
yourself,
me.
Patrick. You're
I
doing
have a
all these other
channel that's
people all the
about me,
time, and
Scott. I have one that's about me. I have a channel, a music channel. It's about me. It's
Oh, I
about my
didn't know. I
talent, my
didn't
music.
know that.
Okay, so I do that stuff on that channel,
Okay.
and I don't post a lot of stuff there because it's very time consuming, and this for me takes it's less. It's there. It's instantaneous. It's like I'm on here, I'm talking, it's live, it's direct. Right now, there's no producing actual, not like there's no producing, audio producing to do. There's no adding compressors and doing
Well,
EQs
are you wanting to
and
do this
chopping
for
up
the
the
living?
track to make sure that you get rid of the background noise and then putting some noise gates and this and that and adjusting volumes. That's time consuming. It takes time. So I can't post a video every day. It would be insane. And
Are
plus, that
you
channel is not making any money whatsoever. And so I couldn't spend all my time posting music videos. And how would I pay my rent? Right. So
are
at
you
least
doing
doing
this for
this, I
money?
can do these morning shows, then go off and work, get it, make some money, and then come back the next day and keep doing this. And it's still part of the things that I enjoy doing. You understand? It's still art to me. It's still entertainment. It's still in the same
I
paradigm
agree.
as the music.
I'm not trying to disagree. I'm not trying to say you're doing anything wrong. I'm
No, but
trying to
I enjoy
understand.
the fact that you disagree because it gives me
I
something to say, man.
no, I've got points of view, but that doesn't mean mine are right. Okay. That never means just because somebody has a different perspective doesn't give them the fucking leg up. Okay. But what I'm trying to say, you appear to be doing this for money. Okay. You appear this is going to be a career or you want it to be a career. Okay.
No,
I would
first and foremost, I'm doing this because I enjoy this, and the money aspect would be the cherry on top, saying that this is a good thing. It's, okay, it's like to me the money is secondary. Okay, obviously I want
okay.
to make a career in this, all right, but this is not the main focus. The main focus is because I really like doing this. I have fun doing this, and I enjoy the connections that I make with other people, and I also enjoy that when I have people up here with fucking really prominent information that can actually have people progress. I like the fact that the motivational videos that I put out there. I'm That's another aspect of this show is I like motivating people. I like people to fucking get up off their ass and do something. You get it? Because I'm a guy of an action. You understand? I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't fucking go around fucking putting
I'm right here. I'm listening.
curriculum vitaes and asking for jobs and no, I go out and I knock on doors and I fucking go get my fucking job myself, man. My wallet's out there in the world. It's not in my fucking my pockets, in my jean pockets, man. My wallet
well, you're
is out
surrendering
there.
the outcome too. What you're saying is, I enjoy this. I'm going to be dedicated. I'm going to be consistent, and you're going to learn in it. And you are. Even if the numbers go down at points, then you just figure, well, I'm not bringing enough value. I got to figure out where I can sharpen it up, or present the value in a better way, or go back to the drawing board, or figure out how to promote the show. This is all the things we learn in marketing and presenting ourselves. And I've said from the start, a lot of what caused me to go into the controversial panels, where everybody's yelling and screaming, is I wanted to improve my presentation. I wanted to bring a little bit more of the dick side of me out. It's why I took that alias, instead of just calling myself Rich. Because I was trying to do something here and self-improve and be more self-aware as well, because I knew I'd get a lot of feedback in the process, and I have. So it's totally served the purpose of what I came here for. And I'm kind of like you, OTW. I don't necessarily want to make a living out of this or whatever. I don't want to be forced to come here every day. Well, actually, I'm not like you in that. That's where maybe we're a little bit different. But as far as the outcome, I surrender the outcome. I just know great things will come out of it. I'd like to promote the people that I think have awesome messages and try to help them in the process. I don't need to be the frontline guy, so to speak. I can just be a cog on the wheel and take my position in that sense. I don't think I'm that guy like Paul says, where it's like, or like Z says, you have the Z factor. I don't view myself that way at all. In fact, I'm totally insecure in a lot of ways. And I'm a pansy and a pussy, So again, that's part of what this has helped me do, is kind of get more rough around the edges, grow some calluses, grow some balls, and fucking present the things that are more controversial in my mind and learn to defend them. Now, all that being said, it's like it's got to transfer in your real life, or you're not going to have any passion or purpose behind it. And that's where I think plenty of people miss it, is they come on here and just try to present a fake avatar that's completely rooted in something that they're not. I don't think that works at all. I think that's the worst thing you can do. So try to accent who you already are and the parts of you that you want to show that maybe you haven't otherwise, and learn about yourself. I think that's what a lot, I see you doing, OTW. I've seen your presentation get better. I've seen you, have some ups and downs with this, as everybody has. Look at Yurt, he was completely at odds with Paul and had to shut his channel down altogether. And last night I saw, I didn't catch the whole show, but he was on there having a great discussion, and it looked like he was really engaged. I think he even took over the show at some point. Fantastic, that's freaking great.
Coming back to what I was saying about the connections, Yeah, and go ahead, Scott.
Do you want some observations, some just outside around observations? And you guys, you've been at this. I haven't. I've come in and just watched and then tried to learn. But no, success leaves clues. This is a fucking law of nature. Success leaves clues. Somebody creates fire. You can go there and follow them, create fire. Somebody cleans and boils water. You can fucking make sure you're not going to get sick by boiling water. So success leaves clues. People have been in places and done things that other people haven't. So when you disregard people for face value, thinking, oh, your presentment's off or your disposition is different than ours, what we're doing is we're taking people that could come together and we're dividing them more. It's okay if that's your platform and that's your plan. But an observation would be, like I said, success leaves clues. Look at the Anton situation, okay? You're doing simply what he's doing, bringing people up, talking about shit and moving forward. But he's doing something different. He's aiming to gain followers. Success leaves clues. You're sitting there going, oh, it takes too much time to break up this, that, and the other. He just goes back to the stream he just did. He takes the fucking 3-minute, the 5-minute, the 10-minute clips, puts them out over and over. What?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I noticed. I picked up on that.
Well, that's how he's getting the viewers. That's how he's getting the people, because people like to digest 5-minute increments of things. Sometimes people like to digest 10-minute increments of things. You're putting on 5 hours. Just the intimidation of that alone may get somebody turned off. So if you take the bits and pieces and start broadcasting
the highlights, I actually agree with you for once, Scott. It's a good marketing angle for your show, OTW. Find the highlights and promote those. Yeah, because I've seen a few of them even in the last few days of things.
Now take some memes and create memes yourself. You can do it really simple with some of the fucking products out there.
I created one.
Yeah.
Talking about that. Here's something that actually relates to what you're saying there, Scott. Watch this one. I made one yesterday.
Memes of different people on here. Kind of like how Michelle Moretti has for Paul, or how Paul has made some of his own. And there's a lot of people out here making different types of memes.
Fuck, do I have the loop on? What's going on?
That's Scott's dog.
Yeah,
I'll mute him. Fucking Scott.
Yo, that was crazy how you went over there with Jack Talcott, Scott. I know that whole storm is blown over by now, but I just had to say that was wild. I'm not necessarily like a foot soldier of Unslavia, but
seems like everybody is, and nobody gives a shit about people having free will and the ability to do whatever the fuck they want. After 50 some odd years on this planet, I don't seem to think I have to ask anybody for permission, much less the fucking policy enforcers. And somehow everybody thinks that I owe an allegiance to some fucker on a fucking television screen in front of him. How bizarre.
I didn't like what you did on Antoine's show, but who cares about my opinion? I'll just
What
throw it
was
out
it?
there, though. I didn't think it was the best presentation. I thought
Yeah, for real. Come on now.
Probably could have been looked at any other way, but good. Or it could have been looked at as someone looking at this and going, I'd like to see these guys come out of the fucking hole they've dug for themselves. And if that's my opinion, am I doing the wrong thing or the right thing?
How are you? Well, where's your prerogative to try to take other people out of a hole that they've dug themselves in,
It's
proverbially, of course, and that's their.
said,
Wait a minute. And secondly, what qualifies you as the guy to do that for them unsolicited when that's not at all? They're not wanting you to present them. They're not wanting you to recharacterize what's happening or to, that's, I think that was Paul's grief from what I could tell, is he just felt like he was being represented in some form, and you were kind of throwing him under the bus. So it looked pretty poor from my vantage point. You should have had that conversation with him directly, dude.
Paul is continually badgering everybody, including me. Having a conversation with him directly is almost impossible, if not
impossible. It's not. He's on every day, dude. That's fucking foolish.
The guys talk so much shit. It's not even.
Okay, but don't lie. Like, you couldn't have a conversation if you wanted to. I mean, he's in other panels all the time. If you don't want to do it on his show, just do it on one of these other panels. You could easily just say, "Hey, can I talk to you real quick? I want to present something."
How reasonable is this, or how much ad hominem bullshit attacks will you go through in one sit down?
The same or more that you're going through, for being a pansy about it and being weak-willed and spineless and not actually dealing with it directly.
I got too much
trying to dig people out of a hole that you say they've dug for themselves that they don't want to be dug out of.
Listen. Would you not agree that someone, and this was what Anton said, someone that doesn't respect their father and doesn't give their father the time of day? I don't give a shit if your father kicked the shit out of you. My father had a razor strap with a belt buckle fucking loop on it. If you fucking ran from him when he was going to beat your ass, you'd get that fucking medal in. It wasn't playing around at my house. So Paul thinks that his dad was bad. And I know in the era that he grew up in, parents became pussies, period. Okay? Literally, I can't say it over and over enough. Your parents were weak. They didn't discipline you. And that's why we have the fucking people running amok right now that we do. There's no moral value. There's no moral standard. And there's a lot of division going on. And if you think it's okay that God has been replaced by your government and everybody's going, well, we'll talk about it, but we're not going to actually try and bring God back to the center of it. I know you guys talk about it. I know everybody says, oh, we're the Christed ones. We're doing this, we're doing that. But in the reality, are you actually acting like Christ? Christ wouldn't go and say, oh, fuck you. Let me try and pimp and mac and hoe you out. Christ would probably go, oh, you're my brother. Let me help you. Have troubles? What are your problems?
Or he'd say, you're of your father, the devil. Depart from me, you wicked evildoer. I never knew you.
Sure. Because
and he'd say, bring them forth in front of me and slay the unbelievers.
The father of the devil is.
What verse you want to read, right?
What verse do you want to live?
Well, we see extreme examples on both sides.
What verse do you want to live, Dick?
Well, that's how we learn the dynamics of being a man and what that's all about.
No, what you did by going out to the country and learning how to live off the land is how you learn to become a man. That's how you do it, okay? You go out to
but there's also a spiritual side to that. It's not all physical. I was talking about self-awareness and the spiritual aspects of self, but I get what you're saying.
If you don't get self-aware what you're doing out there on that land, cutting down wood, fucking working like the man you are to do it, you don't know what spirituality is.
It's different, though. You can be completely in touch with nature and have this balance and this resolve and a very
here.
Well, let me finish something real quick. Let me just articulate something real quick. You can have this whole side of the spirituality, but if you haven't learned to socialize and articulate and have a conversation, then you're better to just keep your mouth shut, because it's both sides. You have to learn how to be social too, and all those dynamics.
I think that there is and Anton said it, Paul's in it, and Paul's still sucking on Anton's fucking hind tit, trying to work something out. But he keeps
I don't see that at all. He's talking absolutes.
He's talking over and over like him and Anton. He goes, weak. Anton's, he's trying to promote me. No, he's not. Anton's literally looking at this guy as if you don't come together with your people or the people that are your followers, I'm not going to work with you, because very simply what you're doing is pushing people away. And I'm not about that unless there's a real reason. Not the people
Yeah,
that are
you're
like,
paying closer attention than I am. You got more to say about it. I'm not watching that closely, so you're
well,
obviously
I
seeing
went
things
over
I'm
there
not
and
even seeing.
I looked at what he said. I went back and watched Paul go up before me, which I didn't realize was the case at the time. So when I saw that he went up and I realized he got kicked off, it was even more credible that I went up there and was talking about a father, because I was literally talking to Jack backstage. I was on his panel, then got kicked backstage, was saying, hey, wait a minute, I'll talk to you. Talked to him afterwards. Jack was going on. I don't remember, because this is days ago now, but I believe I took my mom to dinner, came in, saw the end of Jack's panel. So I can't confirm exactly how it happened. But then when I look back, if you look back at Anton's panel, and I just followed Jack up because I was trying to I'd seen an earlier display of Anton and Paul. And I just came in there and I started thinking, when I was talking to Anton, that if he's going to go over there and try and understand this, one, understanding the whole thing with Jack, and I don't know if he had or not, but going back and watching this, which I've done a little bit of, it's a real circus. It really is. And a guy that has a lot of followers like that, it's not my place to tell him what or what not to do. But if I was talking to anybody in business with a little bit of respect for them, I would always say, hey, that could be a landmine. That could be a fucking explosion underneath your whole world. And it could be a good one. I don't know the metaverse well enough to know if that's not the golden ticket. You got Willy Wonka's fucking golden ticket to more hits and more fucking viral videos. Could be. Or it could go the opposite way. I tend to think the things that are going viral are a little more, I can't even say that anymore, but it seems that the viral things are more positive things, like pub bullshit like that, not people beating on each other. Now that does go to serve the purpose of dividing people. Let's show a bunch of fights. I know they have that, those channels that show that shit. So I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong, but again, I'll show you, and I won't even say who this is. I just put this up because I found it the other day. But this is what I've done in my life, is gone to schools with people of consequence. These are people next to me that are people of consequence, and mentored fucking kids, goddamn, in music, in art, in other things, because that's what you should do. That's real. That's life. That's how you act like a man. You don't put people down. That's just bullshit. That shows how weak and how little self-respect you have for yourself.
I feel like you're doing a monologue. If I just started talking over you right now, Scott, it'd be the same thing that you're doing to all of us. You're not having a multi-way conversation right now. You're having I'm Scott, and I'm going to tell everybody how I feel and spread my wings and let the world know.
It was
and
over.
Every time I've talked, you've kind of started interrupting over me like that. And it's annoying. And you're obviously been out of shape and you got a lot of energy about it. If you want my advice, I think you should go on Paul's show or on one of his panels that he's on, address him directly. And you should probably apologize for being a coward and a spineless bastard and talking shit about him behind his back, because that's not cool, dude.
That was not behind his back. That was open for everybody to see on the metaverse, like the shit that he put with his father, the disrespect.
Well, it's just my perspective on it, but you were representing him.
Actually, irregardless.
Well, you're a rude jackass that interrupts people that, when I let you basically run a whole monologue here. I didn't interrupt you once, and you can't even let me get a thought out or complete a sentence. So you're a fucker.
Scott,
and you don't know how to socialize.
Guys, I just want to mention
That's
something.
why you're having all the problems.
You got to realize here, Scott. Dick is the actual co-host here, so he does have the power to kick you out if he wants. So I'm just want to mention that.
I wouldn't mute Scott. I wouldn't kick him out. I would never use.
I'm just
those
saying,
tools that way. That's
just want him to realize that you can insult Dick all you want, but he does have the power to.
I like Dick. I think Dick is a wise individual. I think he's actually got a lot to offer. And I've watched and discussed that with him. There's no fucking problem that I actually have with Dick. If he has a problem with me, that's his problem. And
I'm just giving you perspective. I don't have any issues with you, Scott, other than it's just perspective.
You're judging.
Because you give a lot of unsolicited advice, so I figured I'd just dish it back. If you can serve it, you can take it, right?
Okay, can I give you an example of why I give that advice? Because I tripped into this.
Well, you're going to anyway, so go ahead.
No, not unsolicited. I'll leave it alone, because if you
don't thank you. That's great. How you doing, Flow State?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How about you guys?
Nice.
I just woke up to being rained out of work this morning, so figured I'd see what's happening on the metaverse. You guys are all camming off. You're going to go masturbate and do your drugs off screen, aren't you? I know what's happening. Everybody's going to hit a line or take a hit off the crack pipe.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, you are so much happier when you're playing guitar than when you're talking to us fuckers.
That's why I play guitar. People don't get it. It's my meditation. I'm in my space, and that's
Yeah,
why
I
I
get-
present it to you all to show that other side of me. That there is a side of me that just doesn't give a fuck and just wants to play guitar on the hillside.
Right. I just
And I'm
got a
sure
kick out of
if I
noticing
live to
that.
be 70, I'll be doing the same fucking thing at 70.
Yeah. I mean, my dad, I don't play the guitar. I think I mentioned in the chat. I taught myself 3 songs when I was in high school, and it's purely to pull ass because I figured if I can't close the deal after 3 songs, I'm not going to get her
Totally.
after 5. You know what I
That's
mean?
why I started, man. Chicks love guys that played guitar, and that was a fucking surefire conversation starter, especially if you were playing in an active band. That was, a pretty cool
And
thing.
if I could go back, I would have done the same thing with piano, learn a Ben Folds song or something, because there's a piano at every house party, right? Everybody's got a fucking
Sure.
piano, even though hardly anybody plays it.
You got a decent singing voice?
Not at all. I mean,
That'll always
maybe I could if I had tried, but I've never tried anything except for like drunk ass karaoke. If I'm singing karaoke, it means I'm so drunk that I'm doing it aggressively. And I'm going to make you listen to the whole 10 minutes of I Would Do Anything for Love while I shriek into the microphone with it too close to my mouth.
Yeah. My experience with the guitar now is I'll find this weird combination of notes and it stimulates or tickles something in my brain. And it may be even annoying to the people that listen because I'll just get in a loop where I'll do this. I'll fuck with the same exact riff over and over again and then try to play it 15 trillion different ways. And I think that's an obsessive compulsive part of my personality. It's also a part of how I deal with maybe that autistic side of me is like go into that zone state where I can just be creative and work something over and
You
over
want
again.
to say flow state, don't you? Go ahead, say it.
Flow state. Yeah, it is. A flow state.
Yeah, that's what you go into.
But check it out, dude. It is a drug. Music is a drug because you will find this place where some kind of fucking chemical is released in your brain and you get high the same, for me anyway, the same way I do when I drink tea, smoke a little cannabis. I could have no stimulants at all, but if I can find that place with music, it's almost essentially the same thing. Like when I'm done playing, I'm like music drunk. We're like,
Well, it does seem like a meditative state because it's like that perfect amount of, and I think I recognize that in people, and I think that I actually am missing out on quite a bit by not being a musician
or artist or painting, like OTW does. Both.
See, and I've never done that sort of painting, but I do go into that zone. Like I used to build AR-15s, do custom builds, and I do car stuff, right? So it's more mechanically inclined, but I feel like that's art, and I do get into the groove.
No, I do both of those well, and they're both of those as well, and they're similar. You're right, dude. It's the same kind of thing. We're customizing guns and working on your vehicles, chopping it up. It's all good stuff. It's all art.
By the way, did I win a painting last night, OTW?
You bid $10 on this one, and no one else bid over you. So you actually you've acquired yourself to this painting.
No shit.
You're just gonna have to pay the shipping and handling, and that's it. And I'll send it to you.
Your. Is this scrolling across the bottom of the screen? How do I send you money? We can work out the. We'll work out the details.
Ko-fi link. Click the Ko-fi link. Just send $10. Okay. I'll drop.
Does it take a chunk out of it?
Excuse me.
Does it take a chunk of the money, Ko-fi?
A little bit, but it's insignificant what they take. It's like so I don't even mind working with them. It's not like YouTube. YouTube are very yeah. So anyway,
what do you do flow state besides throwing rocks at cars?
That's mostly it. I'm a really good rock thrower.
Yeah.
But no, I'm a contractor. I work in construction, and right now is, I guess, it's landscaping. We're putting in some big ass retainer walls, and today we're gonna move. It's not your standard like retainer wall that's made of like rocks this big. We're putting in boulders.
Okay, yeah. So you're using some kind of a fucking backhoe or something to move them.
I used an excavator to dig out where they're going. I'm actually not sure how he's going to get them into the hole. It's not my job. I don't have my license. I'm like a subcontractor. Right.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to not have. I got fired from. I was doing precast concrete. I was quality control at precast concrete and for several years. But then in 2020, I got fired, and I've been lucky enough to not have a boss, like a 9-to-5 job since then. I've been able to just sort of freelance around, and I've got enough skills set enough of a skill set that people can use me most places.
That's a good place to be in. And there's enough work out there, obviously, it's keeping you busy. So good.
Yeah.
Looks like you're in a build right there. Looks like
No, I'm in my garage. I woke up and I got myself up before I looked at my phone and realized that I had a text message saying that we were rained out for the moment until further notice. So I'm up and shit, but everybody else is asleep inside. It's summer break for the kids. My girlfriend doesn't work, and this
So
is
did
the
you
spot.
say you learned how to play piano?
No, I wish I had learned how to play piano, at least a little bit.
I wish I had too. I had a really cool grandmother, that when I was a kid, I did learn a lot about music. That was kind of what, pushed me a little forward too. But she had taken and put masking tape on all the keys of the piano and was showing me that it was chords and stuff because I began writing bullshit. And she showed me that the hook had to come in, that there was a chorus. She actually showed me, I guess, somewhat music theory. So
Okay.
this was cool to learn as a kid.
Yeah, my mom plays piano and she tried to teach me, but I was a bad student.
Same here.
And my dad actually, when he went to college, he went for music. He ended up changing his shit up because he grew up in LA and like he was born in the 50s, right? So he in LA. So he was raised through that shit. But he realized that there's so many more talented musicians than there are people who can earn a living at it. And that it's not really about the talent as to whether or not you succeed in music to a large degree.
It's the who is who's and who's you knows. It ain't the ones that work the most. That's how the story goes. I figured it out.
Yep.
I got a question for you guys. Do you have a goal or goals for being online and intentions that you'd like to fulfill? And do you have like a big picture where you want to be with this in a year or 2 years, 5 years, anything like that? Do you look at that this way or is it more just kind of freestyle? And it's for both of you.
You want to go or you want me to go? I can answer that easily.
Go ahead.
Go for it, Flo.
For me, it's freestyle. For me, I don't have any ambitions in it. I think that it's a trap and a dead end of a career, right? Not to throw shade at anybody who is trying to make a living out of it full time. But for me, mostly it's recreation, socialization. But really the main thing is I can't remember what's the phrase I'm looking for where like the midpoint in a culture, or the midpoint of a perspective. It's
the
variable.
equilibrium, the center point.
I just wanted to be another voice, right? Like somebody off-putting or speaking the opposite of what the narrative.
You want to be the counter,
right?
So the counter narrative,
sort of counter. Yeah, exactly. Sort of, because I realized, and here's the thing, really, is like it's fucking cool that for the first time ever in human history, as far as we can tell, anybody can put something out and have the ability to communicate to potentially the whole fucking world. That's pretty amazing.
That is cool.
And so I'm just really dabbling. I have no ambitions. I actually never expected to get over 1,000 subs just because I figured I'd get my channel kicked off. But here we are and it's still going on. So no, it's just a hobby. I have no ambitions. Of course, cool. The bigger I get, the more fun it is. It is fun, cresting that 1,000 and then getting monetization. So, but no, it's not an ambitious thing for me.
And if they took your channel away, you'd just jump right back on, do the same thing pretty much?
We'll see. I've got a backup BitChute that I really have slacked on backing things up to. There are a handful of videos I've made, mostly the ones that have a lot of editing in them, that I think are kind of good. It's like art, like you were saying, and I would be upset if I lost those permanently. But
yeah, download them because they may find something in them one day, and then you won't have access to it anymore. So
and when your shit goes down,
channel up to Odyssey or something,
Yeah,
that's what I did. I backed my channel up to Odyssey. But one thing that's kind of a bummer, because I was about to delete my whole channel the other day. Not delete the actual channel, but take everything off of it because people are getting the strikes again. And I figure they'll run an algorithm on mine pretty soon. And, I'll have to go through all that horse shit. But they're not updating the OTW shows. And there's been a few as of recent. I was like, damn, they don't actually send that to Odyssey. What about you, Scott? Did you want to answer that or you don't want to engage in that one?
He's not there.
OTW, do you want to answer that? I'm just saying, 1 year, 2 year, 5 year goals. What your
long-term,
short and long-term objectives are.
Yeah, long-term here, YouTube, guaranteed. As long as I can, I guess. I mean, if I never know what life is, has around the corner reserved for me. So, but yeah, long-term. career. It's like I don't know. I don't know what could happen. All I know is
that's
that
why I'm
if
asking this
I
question,
keep
because like in Flow State's
being
case, he doesn't
consistent and
have real.
dedicated, I think that
I apologize, I
sorry.
interrupted you, dude. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's like as long as I keep, I think, keep staying dedicated and consistent, that it'll amount to something, you know. So I just believe in I believe in myself, and I believe in my idea. I believe in my project, if you want to call it that. I believe in this, in the concept. I believe in my channel, and I also appreciate the people that I meet. You know, I have a, you know, I'm you know, I like you, Dick. We're like kind of hermits. You know what I'm saying? We don't live in the city. So I appreciate the company of everybody. It's not something that it's common around here. I do socialize because I do, like I said, I go knock on doors to get jobs. So I can work as a roofer or any other, like I do landscaping, all kinds of other stuff too. So, but yeah, right. So yeah, it's actually because, you know, I figured like when I'm in my 50s, like let's say 10 years from now and I'm still on YouTube, right? And I'm in my fifth, and in my channels, let's say it's successful. I have like, let's say 100,000 followers, and you know, it's kind of like in believing, let's say there's a future for everybody, and that there's no chaos coming, no war, and it's just like everything's going to go naturally and everything. Let's say, you know, all right, we're just putting
that won't be
things
the
into
case,
perspective
but
here. Like, let's say everything's going to be cool and no shit's going to hit the fan and everything's going to be all right. So let's say that's going to be the case. Well, 10 years
why
from
though?
now,
Because
this
the
will be my,
proverbial shit
what
is
I'm
hitting the
investing in
fan.
right now is my
So why
retirement
present
plan.
it from fantasy?
Excuse me?
No, I'm just saying the proverbial shit is hitting the fan. So why present it from fantasy? We know there's going to be all kinds of
I
turmoil.
think that he's saying.
turmoil and
I
chaos.
don't think that he's saying we have to have these amazing, this utopic. I don't think he's saying utopia will be here. I think he's saying all else equal, if I'm understanding it right.
Okay.
Dick, you pessimist.
Hey,
No,
I'm
but
being
just saying.
the counter, as you say, Flo.
Touche.
Right. Just given, let's say,
But
given the
I think people in
opportunity
the
to
chat
be
are
on
saying to
for the
turn your
next.
mic up a little bit, OTW, because you're a little low today. So you want me to do that, or see here?
Hold
Yeah,
on,
I'm going to turn you up
check.
a little bit, dude.
Oh yeah,
you
sure.
were
Let's do
below
that.
the medium halfway point, so I turned you up to about 128. That's cool. I can change your volume
yeah,
too,
you
though.
are.
I have control over the host. That's fucking awesome. I got to remember that.
You know what? That's what I thought you did to me once.
I wouldn't do that to you.
It's true.
Unless,
One time I thought you freaking,
I
because
just
I
really
went and
wanted to fuck with
I
you.
looked in my settings and my volume was down, and I never put my volume down. I says, "Oh, friggin' freedom, man," because I was talking and it's like, "Hey, we don't hear what you're saying, man. We don't. What's going on? Your sounds like, you know." Usually I do.
I remember
So
when
I'm
you
like,
thought
I don't
that.
know.
I saw that point in that broadcast when you were thinking that. Real talk. I did not turn your volume down, and I would be.
That's
straight with you
exactly
if I
what
did.
somebody who turned your volume down would say.
Exactly.
And you know somebody's lying because they always
You
preface
can't
it with
win.
like real talk or let me be
You
honest
can't
with
win.
you. That's the tell.
But I didn't say. Let me be honest with you. I didn't preface it with all that.
You said
bullshit.
real talk. You gave it a real talk.
Oh, yeah.
That's like spitting on it before he puts it in your asshole. He's about to lie to you. Just
Yeah.
kidding. I believe him. Go on.
Let me be honest with you. When anyone says that, it's like, so you've been lying to me up until now. Is that what we're getting at? So basically everything up to now has been bullshit, but now you're finally gonna present the truth. Right.
Mhm.
But Dick, you know what's the worst part is one time you popped on, I think it was like the next day, right? And I literally thought that you bought I was like, you were guilty in my opinion. The next day when you popped on, I did it to you. I put your volume down to the minimum. So you were talking and no one was hearing you. And it was
You
funny. But you know
bastard.
what? I had forgotten that I did that. So then when you were talking, I go, oh, fuck, I forgot, man. I put his volume down. So I was like trying to quickly bring you back to a normal. And then you freaking popped out and it says, oh, shit. Maybe he thinks I'm fucking with him. And I was like, all fucked up. Like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? But then you came back.
Retaliated on me for something I never did. Really
Exactly.
good dishonest justice
that,
there.
So I have
That's
to
called-
apologize for that.
That's called preempt. No, that's not preemptive defense. That's something else.
Yeah, it's called a false premise, is what
It's called oops,
I
sorry.
thought you were playing a practical joke on me, so I wanted to play one on you. That was the
What a lame ass joke.
Yeah, I don't like that when people do that to me. So I don't do that to others. I treat people the way I want to be treated. Because I've been in people's
I would have
broadcasts
considered
where
it
they
a
turn
good
my
joke.
mic off and I'm talking. I'm like, that's chicken shit, man. What pansy fucking. And
No,
I
but
get it
I
for a
thought
joke
that
or
you
whatever.
had
But if
done
you're trying to have a genuine conversation and someone's doing that, they're just obfuscating and trying to shut you down and use those power controls to like stop
No,
your
but I
ability to
thought you had
communicate.
done it like,
So
let's say I had gone off stream and you stayed backstage and then you just took my mic or something and I was maybe still up and you had brought it down for the next show just to make a practical joke, which I would actually have found funny. I thought it was
Yeah.
like, oh, well, that's a good one. You got me, Dick.
Dick,
I was like,
given what
okay,
you
Yeah, was that strategic?
yeah,
given what
I
you
like.
just said about not liking your mic turned down, why would you suggest somebody go talk to Paul to his face if it's going to be a disagreement?
If you're going to sit there and talk shit behind somebody's back and try to represent them and say a bunch of stuff about them, and you haven't had that conversation with them directly, which is quite easy to do, and you're also saying that the guy's not available, that you couldn't do that. I think it's
No,
just
he's available,
dishonest.
but he's not. But he's
No,
not going to have.
Scott
He's
was
not going to
saying,
allow you to
how would
talk.
he do that? Like like he's not available. He couldn't have that opportunity, and it's bullshit because you could do it any number of the places that he shows up that's not on his panel, and that's what I did when I had disagreements. I just took it outside of his channel because I didn't want to be muted and thrown backstage while I'm trying to have a conversation. Now, I was only saying that because Scott gives so much damn unsolicited advice. So if he dishes it that much, I figured I'd serve some back to him. That's my genuine opinion. He doesn't have to take it,
What
and
did
no
I
one even has to
miss?
consider it valid. But I was just giving my little 2 cents.
What prompted that, Dick? What did I miss that prompted that?
All your unsolicited advice, the same shit you always do, where you come in and you're
Well,
going to tell everybody, how they should interact. And you brought up the whole Antoine scenario and tried to present yourself as perhaps noble or, that you did a good thing there or whatever. And so I chimed in and said, no, I thought that was
his
pretty
name is
poor
Anton.
performance and
It's not
didn't add a lot of
Antoine.
value to anything that's going on here. And
we
then, you
rebaptized him. He's
steered the
Antoine now.
conversation that direction. So you're not a victim in it, of course. And I
What
decided to
direction?
chime in on what you drove as a narrative on OTW's broadcasting.
You were the one that brought up the Paul thing, and on my point.
No, you brought up Antoine and your performance, and that's what I was speaking to.
Okay. Well,
right?
the last thing
Isn't that what
we were
happened,
talking
Scott?
about
Let's
is what we
be
were all
genuine
here.
here. You brought up Antoine and that whole
Yes.
situation. You were speaking to that, and I responded.
His name is respectfully Anton. I know OTW said you're calling him Antoine, but that just doesn't seem right. I mean, that's my opinion. Nonetheless, it's your broadcast. You do what you want. I think a lot of people have mistaken his name because people are purposely, or regardless, maybe not purposely, just not knowing his name, coming up with Antoine. Maybe it's just metaversal miscreants trying to act like they're
Either way, it's been
It's
resolved.
the same thing as people say
He's
freedom
got this
grower,
feminine
not a
side
shower,
to him
freedom
that-
blower. It's like
So
we all have little.
Your question
Yeah,
earlier
we all have
was,
our
what
little
do I
names.
seek
I
to get
think
out of this? What do
Antoine
I
is just
seek?
perfect.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
like
back.
Antoine.
Let's go back. What do I seek to get out of this? I didn't seek anything. I have no attachment to any result. I came into this just simply because I noticed someone else involved in it. I started watching people come and go. I thought that I would add something to it. And it seems like nobody wants an opinion but something that is confirmational bias to their own opinion. And that's what
But the
room
issue is that you're going against the community. You're not just going
Scott,
against
I
one
agree with a
person. You're
lot of
going
your
against
views,
a
for
multitude
what
of
it's worth.
people who believe
Thanks,
in what
Bob.
Paul is. This is the issue.
I don't know
is,
why anybody would believe in Paul, to be completely honest.
He contradicts himself 100% of the time, all the time.
I mean, it's kind of baffling how many gullible people there are that believe in Paul. It's got to be sort of an echo chamber. Now, I'm not up here to talk shit on somebody behind their back. Obviously, he won't do it to his face on his channel. And in my experience, he's reluctant to do it on other people's channel. But, I just want to throw out there, Scott, I agree with a lot of what you say. Just, I don't know. People don't like the advice.
I don't seem to be from a world where we just kick people when they're down. We take cheap shots and we think that we're the bigger man. Never is that the case. Not in the world that I come from. You're the bigger man when you pick someone up when they're down. You know who your friends are? They're the ones that walk out when everybody else walks in. The ones that walk in when everybody else walks out. Your true friends are going to be there. And I don't look for any friends here. I don't know any of you. There's no chips down here. There's nobody thinking, fuck, this sucks. However, on the flip side of the coin, there's an individual that everybody goes and rallies around and then ends up fucking kicking him when he's down. And I saw that as very disheartening. And I thought, man, there's been a few times in the past where I've been kicked. And I don't mind taking a few jabs here for pointing out that y'all are fucked up for doing that to that man. But It seems to be he
To what man?
keeps
To
tripping right back into it. I think we all know.
to Jack.
But my thought behind that is, well, that may be a little far for anyone if you really pay attention. Nobody's pushing that fucking envelope any further, and then to do so under the misguided fucking auspicions of, oh, I'm there to help you.
Oh, it's so abusive. It's straight up abuse. Like,
holy shit! I mean, there should be laws against that.
you want to talk about like
that's
taking
fucking
advantage
absurd.
of no what? And I'm not
God.
saying Jack is without blame.
Oh yeah, he's got his own blame, but
He keeps going back for it.
Called a two-way street. It takes willing participants. None of that could happen unless both showed up habitually and decided to be in a co-creative type of scenario. So,
which I don't understand at all.
Their own recognizance and free will in this, Scott. And the other side of that, I'm not even saying that you or flow state is wrong. That from one perspective, you could perceive that as abuse. Again,
but what's I would like to hear the case for the other
abuse,
perspective.
Though, if people want it, feed it,
yes,
and sit there and come back every day and say, "Oh, I love you so much."
Are you talking about the audience or the victim?
The victim.
Well, I don't see victims in it that way. So that's really the, I guess, dividing line between where you guys go with this and where my mind.
Well, what I see is I see somebody who just got shit on hard by life. He lost his job. He lost his family. He doing the maybe recovery, maybe not recovery thing. I don't know how you could be in that situation and actually have a successful recovery. You got somebody in hard times and you're going to make a channel around abusing the fuck out of them, but telling them it's for their own good. Like, you have to recognize at some point that people can make free will decisions out of confusion or desperation, and it sort of undermines their capacity in a way, if that makes sense.
Well, I mean, you could go Scott's direction. He wants to make laws to prevent all these things from happening. So could you imagine the world we'd wake up and if Scott actually had some control over this? My God.
Yeah, no, that's not where I'm at, I guess. And I viewed it exactly the same way as you did until the other day when Jack was like, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. And then there was a whole crowd of vultures going, this is for your own good. You would be nothing. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
Okay, but he's doing exactly what you need to do if you don't want to do it anymore. So if you fed something for months on end and you then one day wake up and say, no, I don't want this anymore, you have to walk away and not feed it.
I agree. And that's
he's doing what he needs to do. If that's what he wants, he just needs to leave the scene and go do something else with his time.
Not so fast. Everybody, he's looking for attention. He has a personality defect where he's looking for his own savior. So he's looking for it almost ubiquitously in everyone. Okay.
So I know what you're talking about, Scott, and you're not wrong. I guess my question is, how much of that is circumstantial? Like, what is Jack at equilibrium? I don't think any of us know, but I know that I've been in like some shit situations, and I just don't think that the delusions or personality disorders or whatever, like, I don't see that shit as permanent. I see it as a sort of situational, or it can be changed, at least for myself. Like, I was quite the standard psychopath 10 years ago. I don't think I'm that way anymore. Circumstances have changed,
Alcohol, drug abuse, many things apply potentially to someone who's looping in a cycle like this. But when you take and you add in this, this fantasy world that you call the internet, and you have a bunch of people that, well, maybe like Dick says, are giving unsolicited advice. It seems to be the rule of the day out here. Everybody's giving unsolicited advice.
I don't see any advice being given to him.
Oh, they are. Oh, we're going to call. You got to go up. You got to do this. You got to do that. And then when he does something, everybody takes credit for it. Okay. And like, if he went and talked to Anton because that's his desire to move him forward, I don't know why someone who says that they're trying to help him move forward would care. And I saw that actually pushed Paul back into the sphere of being able to communicate with Anton. Anton even came over to Paul's after laughing at him and saying, you see how easy it is? You have no voice here. You can't be here.
He's still laughing at him. He's still making videos out of that cut.
Absolutely. But Paul thinks that Anton and him are now working together. So
Paul knows they're not. He's just trying to reframe it so everybody else thinks that they are.
Right. That's actually what's happened. He has been kicked to the curb. And Anton, actually, if you go back and watch this, said that he'll work with Paul if Paul works with Jack and I. I'm not going back to Paul. You think I owe Paul an apology, Dick?
Do you think it's any coincidence that he went hard at you and Jack after that?
He knows that he's not alone. He knows that he can't make this by himself, and he thinks he can, and he thinks that everybody that's following him thinks he can make it by himself. But honestly, 2 can do the work of 4, 3 can do the work of 8. You just have no idea how teamwork works. But someone who thinks they're the end all be all is never going to take that into consideration.
Well, bottom line is it's top of mind for you, and you felt the need to come in here and derail whatever conversation we're having so we could talk about Paul and your experience with him and Antoine and all the drama you got going on in your life about it. So that's why I just said go deal with the guy directly, and from my vantage point, you got some dirty water under the bridge you need to clear out or whatever. I don't know.
I'll be on other panels, he'll probably pop up. He seems to follow me around 2 or 3 times, it seems. So we'll go ahead and see what happens next. I'm not running from him. I don't care. He's not a threat to me. And furthermore, I think all it's going to lead to is more abusive behavior on his behalf. And that seems to be his MO. He doesn't have much of another one when he disagrees with someone. It's run like a child and start casting aspersions and ad hominem attack. He's done it every single time.
I mean, he was trying to talk Jack out of his $300 monthly, chunk for being in the military. You cannot tell me that is not objectively harming somebody for no reason.
That's ridiculous. Fuck.
You guys are so triggered by Paul. It's fucking hilarious.
I'm kind of triggered by how fucking stupid people are. It's amazing. It's amazing.
To think that he's better than Jack, which he obviously does, and to put Jack down, who's worked for a living for many years and actually does have a son, had a wife, even though he may be hit a rock wall. He hit a brick wall, and he's still trying to grasp at that wall and climb, though it may be an icy fucking cliff that he's climbing, or shale wall that he's climbing up. I don't know. It seems vertical to me, and everybody doesn't want him to get his footing, doesn't want to get him up the fucking peg at all. I agree that his lofty goals of fucking, the UN.
They're self-sabotaging. That's the point of them. The point of them is you can't reach them.
Yeah, and why he continues to think that. I mean, I've tried to, and that's the problem with the situation here. And no kicking sand on Jack here. It's just that I've suggested over and over again, stop the wars within, stop the wars right here, stop the wars, with the people in your community, and not ask them why they don't want to talk to you. Rather, just be yourself and create something, do something, be something other than that person that's going, why? And that's what he's being kicked for. And I think that someone who's asking those open-ended questions, who, what, where, why, when, and how, if we're men at all, we try and help them answer them when it comes to their fucking personal sanity and well-being. That's not a man that does opposite. That's not a man. That's a boy that's kicking someone when they're down. If he doesn't know who he is, where he is, why he is, what he is, how he's going to go forward, don't fucking pull the carpet out from under him. You're an asshole if you do.
God, he's a righteous man. So much better than everybody else here. Thank you, Scott, for calling out all the immoral.
Do you think it's good? Do you think it's a good thing what's going on with Jack?
Well, I just don't spend my time trying to guide other people's ship, drive other people's consciousness. I got enough with my own intentions and my own lack of ability sometimes to articulate what I'm trying to say. I think Paul is a better presenter than me, arguably, on every metric you'd look at, even just his vocabulary. And so the last thing I'm going to do is try to spend a bunch of energy correcting a guy I'm learning a lot from. Do I see Paul as a perfect example? Absolutely not. Is there things that I disagree with him on? Yeah. And I talk to him directly about it, and we'll have a fiery conversation about it. Makes for good content.
Yeah, I still don't agree on the monogamy thing. So, there you go.
Yeah. Who cares? We all have differences, we all, and hopefully whatever you're arguing for, you're actually living and you have a personal passion behind it, which is the spirited discussion that you're bringing. And that's why you want to present it. So then it becomes a really cool open exchange, because you have two people coming from diametrically opposed positions, but they're both equally passionate and spiritually grounded in what they're presenting. And you see this world where there is not absolutes. People get to form their own expressions and use their free will to have this take whatever shape they want. I don't care to try to identify if it's wrong or right what's happened with Jack and Paul. I just see two willing participants. They come together habitually. They love each other on some level. They hate each other on some level. And that makes for a great exchange. And I think if it would just be entirely boring. See, that's part of Paul's genius, is he's able to pick those type of personality profiles out that do have that counter and really bring it to the forefront as a way to create interaction. And
That's
I think
not
you can learn
genius,
from
but
it.
that's exactly the point, right? Like, I guess this is the last thing I'm going to say on the topic, but Paul doesn't have content. It's Jack's channel. Scroll through his videos. What are people watching? What are people talking about?
Nah,
It's the
dude, you're
Jack.
full of shit. That's
No,
why
I'm
when
not.
he
It's the
said the
Jack
other day,
Talcott channel.
could I be the producer on OTW? I said, well, you're definitely the better producer because I don't even produce, dude. I don't even do any of that stuff. But that's part of what has made the magic on his whole thing, is how he's used the StreamYard in a creative way. He's used the tools that are available to him to create a production value. That's what a producer does.
But
A lot
what's
of
the
people come
content,
on here
right?
don't do any of that.
Production and writing are different, right? So
Yeah, you're saying he has no content, but he, look at
Nothing
the
original. I mean,
bandwidth he
does-
keeps. Anyway. I don't even need to
Well-
argue that. If that's your opinion, that's your opinion.
Paul is a smart guy when it comes to the presentment, when you do listen to what he says, but when it comes out all of a sudden that nice OTW new background.
I was just like the only one on cam. I'm like,
I have a
caught
random
up.
ass question. That's not. I'm not throwing shade. But what's with able? Like response able? Like what's with the pronunciation?
You're
Oh,
able to respond, so you break the word up so you can see what the actual action behind it is and how it can be applied in a realistic, practical way day to day. If you're response able, then that means you have the ability to respond to what's presented.
Exactly.
I didn't know if there's something else there
Yeah.
that I was missing, but there's not.
There's two different words that are going on there. There's response and then able, instead of putting them together. And the way the English language has been formed and misformed and abused, responsible. So are we losing the meaning for responsible, where you take the credit or the blame for something, and then you're
Dude,
just responding?
wait, now I'm going to interrupt you. The English language is a concocted freaking
Bastardized.
spellbound language, which was made to keep us in prison in this reality.
Yeah.
That we all right. So
Speak at OTW.
no, I'm telling you, like you think that the definitions of the words are actually what they mean when the whole language is a literal symbolic language, all right, that it programs your subconscious mind to a level that you don't even freaking understand.
I'm aware of the Phoenicians. I'm aware of the Greeks. I'm aware of the alphabet being turned around backwards. I'm aware of Latin being mixed in with, the other language. And I am aware that the phonetics are off, and that we also have the.
So when you start
syntax
doing
grammar.
the etymology of words and you get down to the root of
That's-
what
if
the
you-
real meanings of the words are, you start understanding what this language is all about.
Right.
So
Etymology on your name is cool too. If anybody's ever done that.
The trick on the language is that you can't fucking get the masses to understand what you're saying when you say response able and you're pulling it apart like that. Then if you want to, reach out to the masses, and this is what Jack wants to do, I guess, is reach fucking the end of secrets. I think that's bizarre because a man and a wife are protected from their having to divulge their secrets. So that's one of the fair trade agreements that they have in this bastardized system. We do have the language, though, that's upside down and backwards. And what is the fix for that if we're not going to fix it? Nobody seems to be moving towards a fix for the language other than using it against, and saying that they're not something because they don't understand something or they don't comprehend it. So I don't know. I do learn from Paul. I learned from Wizard. I learned a little bit just recently here from Zetetic. There's not low-level information being passed around. It's rather lofty. But if it's being force-fed down people's throat and then other people are being chastised for trying to come and direct the conversation towards more learning, more educational, purposeful, valued entertainment, then I'm in the wrong place, obviously, and that's okay, because fuck, I can get it from books too. I have all my life.
Oh,
I think it's only a matter of time until he shows up here now.
who, Santos?
Gotta be.
Paul.
So
oh,
OT,
sorry.
you want to argue about monogamy? You want to go
Oh,
I
ahead?
got
God,
about
no.
5 more
God,
minutes,
no.
10 more
God,
minutes,
I
and I
don't
got another
know.
beer in my
Because I'm locked and loaded. I'm just telling you. I'm like a knee-jerk reaction. I'm ready to fucking go. You want to fucking blow this out?
No, I don't
Monogamy or
want to
meat?
talk
You
about.
choose, man. Those are my two fortes: monogamy or
Dude,
meat.
like
That's
I've said
basically all I'm
before,
worth here.
I'm divorced twice, so I'm no reference for any relationship advice at all. At least I'm
Okay, well,
straightforward
that's
and
fine. But you said
honest
monogamy,
enough
so
to
I'm
say
highly
that
triggered.
I
you know?
have no credibility whatsoever when it comes to a stable and durable relation, right? Okay.
Wait,
So
Dick, where are you at? Yay or nay on monogamy?
My insecure position in monogamy causes me to feel a very strong need to validate myself and present a strong argument for the counter. Let's go, Flow State. Take me on.
That's
No,
just
I've
because
said
you're
it
dead.
over and over again. Polygyny is the primary expression in nature. It's absolutely the closer reflection that we're seeing. These words are just signposts. They don't fully embody anything we see in nature because there's not absolutes that way playing out. But the idea that monogamy is not a viable type of expression is absurd because you have the gibbons, which are the ape primates closest to humans in nature, and they've had no propaganda, no programming, no outside influence, and they've chose in nature as a balance, a form of monogamy. So you see that as a viable option. It's one of the expressions in nature. And I think that's enough of a case in and of itself for why it would be something that would be considered. And, you could say it could be a type of survival aspect of self, just the way some things might hermaphrodite, some things may do different things depending on the chemical response and the toxicity. But if you're trying to protect the family, wait, if you're trying to protect the family network and you see a toxic gene pool to select from, you might want to close that up a little bit as you're trying to procreate. So there's other strategic aspects of it for creating a better genetic line that you might want to look at. It's like focus on the attention and the nurturing and the time and energy it takes to raise good offspring. I mean, that and alone is a huge undertaking. It's not like some fucking,
especially
fake
for
it to make
humans.
it or just dilly dick around with it. It's not a dress rehearsal. You really need to be a good father, a good mother, give them all the life lessons, and it's so all encompassing to be a parent that way. So
Yeah, I think that
I don't think that people should follow me though because I have some testimony on it. It's like it's back to that thing where I might take the monogamy angle as my primary expression in these discussions. I got to go grab something on my stove, but I'm doing that partly too to be the counter, and I'll be the monogamy guy. I don't mind that. Make me that label.
I'll be a mostly monogamy guy too. Like I think that to argue either way is the right way that's obviously the wrong argument because you can do it multiple ways, right? But especially if you look at the human species, right? We're born, our heads are so big that baby humans can't do shit for years, for way longer than other species. So to have the ability to develop that far, you need some sort of a commitment, right, between the father and the mother. So I think that there's a stronger case for monogamy with humans than against it. That said, I'm sort of in OCW's boat, and obviously I haven't stayed with my wife. You're going?
I have to. I have someone here with my mom. Got to
Good
take
night
care.
or goodbye. I guess it's morning.
Bye, Scott.
But what I don't think will work is the sort of polycules, the polyamory thing. Like I could see a dude and several chicks, but when you start having the polycules where you've got this person with this person and this person's also with this person, but not that person, like what is that clusterfuck? I think polyamory is something that people do when they can't get in a relationship, but they still want to be single. It's for ugly people or something.
I agree, Flow State. I think you're on point. I'm
I
not
actually expected
joking
some
with how you
pushback
did
out of
that, but nah. I mean, the whole polyamory thing is kind of bugged out. I've seen a couple different people try it out. After a couple years, they end up sticking with one.
They're
And,
always ugly, aren't
end up
they?
being happier. No. These are prestigious people.
Mm.
These are like the elite that have the time to like play ego games themselves by doing polyamory.
Well, when you don't
experiments,
have anything that you have to do in your day-to-day life for survival, right? Like when your existence is cushy enough that you can play around with weirdo shit, it seems like people start playing around with weirdo shit.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Hey, this
And
is
you,
a
OTW, are what? You're against monogamy?
No, I'm just like I'm just in the I don't
You
even
think
know
it's
how to say
unnatural?
this. I'm just
He's in
saying, look,
limbo.
it's hard to express myself in this area. You know, I'm in my life experienced that relationships just don't last. Some do, but in my opinion, it's a very select few. It's very low percentage. I think there are more people that. I just don't know, man. So I've been in multiple relationships. Got married twice. Neither of them worked out. So I don't know, man. I'm just thinking like you know, and now I'm in a relationship right now, and who knows how long that's gonna. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, a common misconception: monogamy does not mean you stay with one partner for life.
Yeah,
It's
I was
one
about to
partner at
say
a
that.
time.
Yeah.
It's one
Okay,
partner
well,
at a
if it's
time.
one partner at a time, I'm pretty much down with that. But I've had like
Exactly.
I've had the Three's Company for a certain part of my life where you know I had two women actually agree on being with me for a certain amount of time.
I
So
did
yeah,
too, and it lasted like no time at all.
well,
Like,
fuck, I think it lasted like 3 months. Yeah.
yeah, that's longer than mine lasted because it doesn't seem because it's not natural. Ultimately, like
Well,
there's competition.
yeah, exactly. Eventually, there's competition between the
Yeah,
two.
people try to pretend like there isn't mate competition, and there absolutely is. And
Totally.
also from like my perspective, I don't know about y'all. I assume that it would be the same if you're being honest. But if I look at myself and my own behavior, I'm objectively a better person in a relationship. I've got somebody else anchoring me to things. I'm less likely to fucking wild out and you know when I'm single, I wild the fuck out. Honestly,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's a
I get you.
personal problem. So that it's like now you're going to use the
you don't think
woman
that's the
to
same for
tame you
everybody?
and to bring you into some kind of
You don't think that that's the
balance.
same for everybody? I'm not saying that I'm not responsible for it. I'm just saying it's probably the same for everybody. And societally, that's a plus
In
for
my
monogamy.
youth, when I was
That
filling
makes
my
sense.
oats, I think
In
it
my
was a
youth, for
natural part
sure.
of it was a natural part of that those hormones kicking in and the desire to just express my sexuality.
I suppose that I could agree with that. I'm not in my oats anymore either, and I haven't been single
Yeah,
for a
if
minute.
I
So
was
who knows?
single, I would not be out trying to hit tail or go to the bars or do any kind of fancy shenanigans to impress a woman. In fact, I do exactly what I'm doing right now. I would try to attract amazing men around me, not in a homoerotic way, but be a
In a
fisher of
homo
men.
way.
Because when you're working with great honorable men, women gravitate towards that. They want to be around that. So it's
Because
kind
you
of
want to try
inevitable.
penis.
And you're trying to attract the right gene pool, right? So you're not trying to just attract any woman around you out here. You want the cream of the crop. You want the higher echelon, higher pedigree woman, which in my vantage point is going to be that honorable one that's not whoring herself or in that state of hormonal place where she's just trying to whore herself, right? That's not what a man wants to be around is just a overly sexually promiscuous woman, at least from my vantage point. Maybe some people say, I love that. That turns me
No,
on. I love a woman that
that's
wants
a
to be that
great
way.
point.
But
That's a good point because I think that a lot of people say that they don't care. A lot of dudes try to act like they don't care about that, but I think that they do, and I think it's a disservice to women to feed them the wrong line. Because
women start wars, It's like,
100%.
I mean,
I saw
imagine. Anyway,
a post by someone. She had been a sex worker, right? And before she went into sex work, she asked a bunch of dudes if she surveyed, sort of gathered some data, and she was led to believe that men won't care about your past because that's what men told her. And then after 10 years doing sex work or however long, she was finding out that when she was trying to date, the minute that she brought that up, it was a deal breaker and that she'd been deceived too. So I do think it's worth, like, there's dudes try to act like they're holier than that, and we're not. OTW thoughts?
Well, hey,
no,
let me just hop in
Verily's
here.
asking what makes a woman promiscuous.
I
It's
suppose
like the
that's
analogy I
a
made the other
moving
day.
target.
Growing up in the low cost housing, you had a lot of single mothers. I can't tell you what makes a woman promiscuous because I'm not a woman, right?
Yeah,
I can
that's not.
surmise. Maybe you could come up and tell us what makes a woman promiscuous, but to act as if women are not promiscuous in certain circumstances is an absurd notion to me. So
So that's
maybe
a
you tell us.
subjective standard, though, right? Like there isn't a line. There isn't a universal line. It's going to be different for every dude. For me, like what a deal breaker for me personally. If a chick had ever been with two dudes at the same time, done. I don't know why. It's not a universal objective standard, but that's
I heard
fun to me
that.
for me.
I feel that, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
big time.
So there's not an answer to it.
Yeah, and
Just
I'm
the
not saying
idea,
good for
though.
the
I guess
goose,
I'm trying
not
to
for
put
the
across the
gander. You know,
idea.
guys can be sexually promiscuous too. I mean, if a guy's out just hitting anything that moves or walks because he can get in there and with reckless abandon, not does a woman really want to be with that guy? I don't think that would be honorable or desirable on either end, really. So as an honorable man, you're a fisher of men. You're attracting those type of interactions with the male counterpart, because really in community it is a counterpart. You need each other as men. You got to work together at some level. I think it goes both ways. I think that's really where my position is really fair and balanced. Is like you want the same thing on both ends. You don't want sexual promiscuity on either end.
And it's because at some point it indicates that if you're having sex with a whole bunch of people, for men or women, but none of them, but they're all just like one night stands or temporary things, that starts to indicate something about your ability to interact with other people for longer than just a night.
Now, verily, I can't speak for you. If you're saying right, then I'm a total whore. I said someone that's basically willing to sleep with anyone. That's how much they need the attention, right? Because guys get in that place too, where they want female validation, especially if they're mama's boys. They were raised by their mama, and that's the only validation they ever got was from their mama. Then they go out and they express that sexually, where they're looking for a bunch of validation from women to try to, build up their ego and do what mama did, right? Tell them they're good, but they haven't found it internally. So they're looking for something that's inside of them through sexual expression. And I think that becomes an imbalance and it becomes unhealthy very quick. I'm not
Agreed.
saying you're doing that, but if that's how you're finding self-worth is through sexuality, I think it's cart before the horse. Then there's internal wounds and traumas that need to be worked on and looked at. I'm not trying to characterize anyone derogatorily here because of their actions. You do you define it the way you want it. For you, it may be free love and a perfect expression, and it's working great for you. It's not my prerogative to tell you you're wrong or characterize you as some kind of awful person because you choose a different lifestyle than me. I just have my views on it, and I'm not gonna, hold back from presenting that.
And I'll go ahead and put on the record here that I am a hypocrite in that regard with the no two men thing, because I've been with two women and I expect that to be fine.
Yeah, I think it goes
like
back.
what
It
you were-
only really affects you if there's a weakness, or because I'm not attempting to try to trigger people with what I'm saying, but you do see how you throw things out there and certain people will get bent out of shape out of it. Just look at what I'm saying and why it's, maybe ruffling your feathers or whatever.
Yeah, but it
That'd
is
be only
worth being
advice I'd have.
communicated, right?
What's that, Flo?
It is worth communicating,
Yeah, because
because there are a lot of young chicks who are getting lied to, and it's mostly by dudes who want to take advantage of the situation and fuck, to be honest.
Your thoughts, Voy?
I think in an honest conversation, the women don't want a man that's sexually promiscuous, and the men don't want a woman that's sexually promiscuous. And I don't think Paul has ever been presenting that. He's always, tried to temper that with, look, I've only had a handful of partners, and this isn't about just going out and fucking anything that you see that walks. There are people that operate that way. Plenty of people. It might be the majority, actually, if you look at Tinder and the social not working and the expression we see with the technology of what that's exposing. It's pretty disgusting, really. So, I mean, you are contending with that when you go out and try to find a mate, especially if you're a young male coming into the world right now, trying to find a female to raise a family with and start that whole journey. You got a lot of that mindset out here where it's hypergamy. The woman's looking for the better dick. She wants the better man. So if she can scale up, she's going to do it.
But I don't think
that is also nature.
That's not a permanent state of affairs, though, right? Like, if she's found a man, I don't think that you can say she's always looking to scale up. I don't agree with that at all. I think that women are more into stability than anything else.
Yeah, you're right. I said an absolute there, so I retract. Right when I said it, I knew it actually came out wrong. So I agree with you.
I got you, man.
Yep. It's not an absolute. Thank God it's not. Otherwise, every man would be fucked and every woman would only be mating with the 800-pound silverback gorilla, right? There'd be one man
Which is how
of all the
a
women.
lot of the manosphere fuckers present reality, right? In an attempt to validate their own failures. I don't have to even try. These women are all hoes. They only want Andrew Tate.
Here, let's see what Barely has to say. But we are all ugly inside, not saying to embrace it, just making the point it unnatural.
What's unnatural?
That you're ugly inside.
You're ugly inside.
So you say it too. All right. Okay. So maybe you should team up with Vera Lee. I think that's such a weird thing to say. Like all the badness in the world, we allowed it. We're all bad human. No, I never feel that. Please, sorry, people that say
I don't really. Yeah, I agree with you, boy. Like I think that people focus on the negative
Yeah.
way too much when they're trying to be when they think they're being realists. But like, bro, if you walk out in the world and on average, what percentage of people do you think are assholes to you? What percentage of people do you interact with that are bad people? Way smaller than the percentage that you think it from scratch, just from what you read about and hear about and blah blah. It's all mind control.
Yeah, I don't get along with everybody, of course. But that's mostly because people want to be stupid, and I know that, but that's a matter of programming. That's a matter of culture. I know these people aren't stupid. They are trained to be stupid and to react in a stupid way. So therefore, I don't like these people in the interaction. But when I would look at these people without the interaction that I have or had with them or that I might have with them, I would just think of them as good people, mostly. Not all, of course, but most. I mean, there's some motherfuckers out there. There is some asshole,
There are.
right?
But it's a small minority people, especially in real life. Like there's more assholes when you're anonymous and have the safety of the internet between you.
Then in real life, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But people tend to
You realize you're an asshole, though, right, Voynich?
Sorry,
You do realize you're an asshole, though, too, right?
I have one. No, it's être et avoir. There's a difference between to have and I can be.
Well,
one. I can be
maybe I'll say it
considered
as you say inflammatory things to trigger people to attempt to create that counter narrative, but you also try to push the line, the boundaries of what would be in any way considered appropriate, right? You really try to find how you can ruffle people's feathers. Is that fair?
No, I hear what you say, but it's not something that I really try to do or consciously do. It's just me.
Yeah,
It's
I've
not
noticed
something
that actually. I've actually noticed that Voy is actually really. I don't never really thought it was a bit. I always thought Voy was really authentic in his presentment.
Thank you, Patrick. So yeah, but of course I can be perceived as an asshole. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. I'm pretty straightforward, but I don't think of myself as aggressive or how do you say that, provoking. I might be provoking.
I was going to say,
Sometimes I'm
man, I
provoking.
could give real-time examples.
Yeah, no, sometimes I will provoke. Yeah, but that's
He instantly saw his mistake.
yeah, but it's not the only thing because I can also be very attentive and very kind. So it's not the only thing I do.
What
I
up,
do
big dog?
see that as well.
What the fuck is behind you?
A monster.
Can we put that on screen? Let's look at that truck.
Yeah, hold on a sec. I see it too, man. Wow,
Jesus.
fucking wow.
Dude, that's
Come on,
out of
Impressive.
control.
Whose truck is that?
Hey, many fucking Christmas. He's fucking flipping us off.
That's okay. If that's his truck, he gets to.
Yeah, it's
he
Max.
can do that.
That's Max. And he was with Steve. So Steve and Max hooked up, huh?
What the fuck,
Bro.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
custom.
bring it
Look at
back
the
up screen.
dually. Fucking look at those rims, suspension. This fucking absurd.
What
Fuck.
what did that
Looks like a
what was
fucking
that
Lego
truck? What is a Ford? God damn it. Why the fuck would you choose a Ford to do that too?
Dude, if
it's
your
better
car
than a
is
Dodge.
that high
At least
lifted,
it'll hold up.
it's not an automobile anymore. It's an airplane. Okay? It's
My,
an airplane
see,
with wheels.
my truck's got a lift and I feel like I'm a bitch now after looking at that.
Look at this.
Like mine doesn't even have the lift. It just has bigger wheels, right? Like that's a fucking lift.
That's the
How much lift is that?
genitals in Florida.
I got a little PB.
How much lift is that?
Not sure. Yeah, I think 18 inches.
I was gonna say that's like 2 fucking feet of lift or something. That's
Never-
crazy.
Never seen a lick of dirt.
Whose is that?
It's a customer's.
That's amazing. I like it.
We're doing a stairs just a minute.
Are you gonna drive it?
Yeah, we drive it. It's a customer's vehicle.
What do you do?
Car stereos.
Ah,
That's some nice work you've got there, dude. That's
We
very
built it.
enjoyable.
That's a nice truck right there, sir.
that is a nice truck.
What's funny is it's a 2-wheel drive, right?
Ooh, you get you a total side by side you're working on, huh?
Yeah, you got to put sandbags in the back.
Do you guys see our shop truck? Did I ever show you that?
I've
to you?
not seen it. Let's see
How
it.
much did you
Yeah,
spend?
I don't know if you can see it on the road over there.
Yeah, that truck is at least $100,000 at this point,
$8,000
for
is
sure.
a suspension.
$100,000. Fuck that. That's 200 grand. Like
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
mine
like
that's
it's a-
right.
it's
You're
what-
right.
I see it over
it's
there.
an F350, right?
Nice.
Stock.
You wanna
And
see,
what's an F350 cost stock?
A $500,000 truck.
Yeah, because you're right. $80,000 off the lot just for the truck. I'm saying he put $100,000 into it, but anyway, it's
There's no way that's $500,000 of suspension.
No,
It's
no,
a
not that.
$100,000 truck you got there.
This is our
Couple
truck.
100,000.
This is our truck.
Yeah.
Oh, let's check his truck.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
There's always the boss, and there's the boss of the boss.
The tire's taller than
Dude,
him.
bullshit. What
What
the?
is that?
Ah,
What the
That's-
fuck?
You got $8,000 in tires alone.
yeah, you do.
God.
Man, I want to come down and hang out with you guys. That shit's
Take that
fucking
one,
dope.
Steve?
Hey, but where do you park such a car?
That's
Right?
tight.
You can't park it anywhere. I mean,
Outside, that's where they park
Obviously,
it.
the side of the road for advertising.
Yeah.
In the
You
parking
park it on
lot,
top of the building.
in the field somewhere. Anywhere you want. It can go anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Park it
Go
anywhere.
ahead, try to tow it.
That's how we do it down
Park
here
it
in
on top of
Florida.
your neighbor's house.
What part of Florida are you at?
Try stealing it, you know.
Red-
Try to,
red-
you know, not get caught, right?
Nice truck
It's like,
there.
You need to bring a fucking ladder with you just to get into the motherfucker.
Actually, it's got an actuator.
Yeah,
It
somebody
lowers down like it's hydraulic. You step
Yeah.
onto it,
Okay.
and it lifts you up.
Wow, that's very luxurious.
Got big trucks. I understand.
Hydraulic stuff there.
But you got to, they're all 2-wheel drive trucks though, huh?
No.
What part? What's you, Steve?
That'd be
Transfer
so
case
fucking
going out.
embarrassing to get that thing stuck because it's 2-wheel drive and you got to get towed
It'd be
out.
such a waste to make a truck that big.
But you see people do that in Arizona a lot, right? Because they want to jack their trucks up and they
It's
want
nice
that
though.
look.
That's nice.
But there's no 4-wheel drives available, so they're all buying 2-wheel drives and jacking them
Or are they
up.
two-wheel
And,
drive? Really, people do that?
There's no,
oh yeah, a
there's
lot
no
in
4-wheel
Arizona.
drives
I see it
available
all
down
the
there.
time.
Do that.
I didn't realize that there was a shortage of 2-wheel drives in Arizona or of 4 wheels.
Shortage of 4-wheel drive. Well, I mean, it's just primarily what people drive because they don't have that harsh wintry season, so they don't need it as much. I mean, there's 4-wheel drives out there, of course, but you could take the same 4-wheel drive
How it is in
in a
Tennessee,
lot of
too,
cases
yeah.
and take it to Colorado and sell it for $4,000 more or $5,000 more.
Yeah, like if I took trucks from up here, because like all the trucks up here basically are 4-wheel drive. It's the other way around.
Man, I need a new truck
Most
now.
vehicles
Fuck
up here,
you.
trucks are most of them 4-wheel drive.
Is that yours, Steve? Nice.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's how
Burton,
I
I got a
roll.
couple
Mine-
of
mine's
them
a-
Turn it back. I didn't see it. Flash it back.
I got two. Of
my
those.
Nissan
That
probably
J2.
cost me
Why,
about the
why
much
are your
of
wheels
one
so
tire
small?
of that last
Yeah,
truck.
I got 2 of those.
That's Max's.
I got 2 of those same body stuff.
How many times you gonna say Jack?
That's a
Dick?
decent truck there.
Am I saying Jack a bunch?
No, you say dick a lot. You say a lot dick.
Jack, 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 Jack.
Check your dick. Check your dick.
yeah, Dick, you're the
Don't
jack
talk
of all
back.
trades.
Jackety Jack.
Boop, boop, boop.
Jack attack. Jack in the box.
I got a second. I can show you guys our Hummer that we got in the bay.
Jack off.
God bless you.
It's not lucrative because
Oh, you got a
have to pay
Hummer in the back. Oh, it's
sales
H1.
tax.
It doesn't have to be lucrative.
What
if
Hummer
you
you
have
got?
money.
And you don't have to pay sales tax if you title jump.
You're mute.
How do you do that title jump? What do you mean by that?
Buy a truck and have them sign it over to you, but don't actually ever sign the
Yeah,
title. And then when you sell it, you just transfer it straight across. It's
So
a
that so you don't actually it's not considered that you were ever in ownership of it. Now you're just a broker, so you don't have that transitory
right.
tax or
So
whatever.
you don't ever take legal ownership of it. There's grace periods in each state. Like here, it's 60 days that you can drive after buying a vehicle, swapping tags. So I can take the tag
Yeah,
off
but
my
if you
Sonata.
sold it for a profit, you still got to. I mean, technically, according to the system and the way it's presented, if you're acting as a citizen in that capacity, then you would be obligated to pay a tax for the
I
profit.
mean, yeah, conceptually, but I don't know. You know, the tax code says there's a section of tax code that says any gains you make from illegal activities or selling drugs. There you go. You
I read
should
my
pay tax on it. Yeah.
You know, because I'm a coward in some
That's the
sense and
actual
not willing to
number.
not pay taxes, so I
That's
try to
the
figure out the
reason.
way to pay the absolute least that I possibly
Look,
could in any
that's
scenario.
that's the very first YouTube channel I ever started was for that reason, because I wanted to lose money on my YouTube channel business.
So you could use it as a write-off, huh?
Right.
You
I
guys,
did
like, raise the
reviews
center
on
console
gun
the front
parts.
and added stuff. Oh wow, you guys put subs. Holy shit!
Wow, how many batteries does that need?
You guys decked that one out,
It
bro.
was 815s. It's all.
Probably 4.
How many batteries are in that truck to power that thing?
We got 3 alternators, and we were running 4 lithium power
I told
batteries.
you 4.
Yep.
Here's our side by side. We got these big.
Damn, man! You
This
guys
is
are
better
going
than Pimp My
extreme.
Ride on MTV, dude. This is way better than Pimp My Ride.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, ours
Why
should
don't
actually
you
work.
have a YouTube channel, dude?
Reality.
Do you?
I have a
Yeah,
separate
right.
call audio channel. It's
Do
separate
you?
for that. We do.
Well, you should type it in the private chat or something.
No, I don't want any of these people going to my other channel.
I don't. Fair enough. You don't want Wizard showing his feet?
No,
Come
it's,
down there and play, man.
I keep it political over there. I keep all that stuff out of it.
Wise. That's
Come down there
wise.
Well, that
and
is
show, man. I'd fit
those are
right in.
badass trucks. I'm kind of jelly of you right now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We work on a lot of cool shit. You know, Lamborghinis. 250 grand trucks like this all the time. It's
And what part of Florida did you say you're at?
Central Florida, north of Tampa.
Okay.
I guess the best part is that you get to make it and you get to drive it, but you don't have to own it. You know.
Yep.
I mean, that's the best part of it.
Yeah,
You actually
exactly.
make money off
I got married on Clearwater
Yeah.
Beach.
Testing them and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we're about an hour away from
Yeah,
Clearwater.
they do got a tester on their work, so somebody gets to take it out of the shop for a minute.
I was just about to put that
Oh, wow.
comment up.
You guys are in like prime
I had to
fucking
put it up.
mud ground area then down there. Man, there's a big fucking scene down there.
You see, Dick, that's why you're my
Big scene in
co-host,
those big
because we
trucks down
think
there.
alike.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man,
True
I'll let you
statement. I
guys
mean,
go.
at some level, we all are working out of that.
That was nice, man. I like that truck, bro.
Thank you.
Yep. Definitely jealous.
3S10, I mess with it, Steve.
So they're saying you lied,
I got a couple
Steve. They're
bourbons,
saying you
too.
said you were in Texas. Perhaps
says
you were in
what?
Texas then, and you're not now.
It says long time ago you were in Texas, so
Were you in Texas a long
Right.
time ago, and now you're somewhere else?
He's gone.
He's gone. He was like,
There
"Fuck."
you
He's
go.
asking me about Texas. Got to get out of here.
She exposed him right there, didn't she?
It's
That
hard
was
being
it.
new to the witness protection program. You forget your new shit.
Wow, he's double talking. He's talking over his own lies. That's crazy. He better get back up here and defend himself quickly. Or this is going to get out of control. The rumors are already spreading.
Oh, no.
AK crawling, dude. I caught some of a stream the other day where you're showing these energy devices. I think it was this stream. That was some cool shit. You're a smart dude and a man's man, if you will. Solution-oriented fabricator, someone who could create something out of nothing, right?
Jack of all trades. A lot of us are, man. A lot of us are.
I've become one. I've had to
I
learn
see
the
some
hard
stuff
way
on here people
later in
make.
life.
Dude, it's fucking cool, right?
It
It's
sucks
fun.
Yeah.
to have to reinvent yourself when you didn't learn any of that stuff. But once you get going, it's
I
fun.
mean, when something
Yeah.
needs
And I've had a
when
lot of
something
time.
needs work
you know,
or
locked up,
reparation,
so
you're
it's
just
a lot
gonna
of
do it,
learning.
right? If something needs fixing up, you're just gonna
It's
do it.
overwhelming. I remember when I first started car work. Fuck, dude, you don't have anybody
Yeah, if
tell
you have
you
that
to
mentality, yeah,
spray the
yeah.
stuff on
Once
your
you get to that
threads
point.
to release it, or to use a torch to unlock that bolt. And so you're breaking all these bolts off, and you're now you got to take a whole head in to have it tapped and dyed, or fucking
Yep.
put one of those little shenanigans you put in there.
That's how you learn, though.
Depends, yeah.
Go to pick
you
and
never know
pull.
what you're gonna get. It's like a box of chocolates.
So I've caused myself so much heartache
yeah.
and extra time doing it
I
wrong.
wish we had pick and pulls up here still, man.
We got
Pick and pulls are
here,
dope.
and I use them all the time.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I love the.
Actually, that's what I should be doing today is fucking getting an alignment. I replaced the
But
whole
now you
suspension,
got-
front suspension.
Whenever you approach,
Glitching.
breaking up,
Nice.
AK.
Dude,
That's
there's
too
some people
bad.
doing a track for like jack stands, and they do measurements for off the frame and everything size of the car.
Did you say
They
Jack?
do like an alignment at home.
Jack stands.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't do is alignment on my
Jack
vehicles,
stands.
or mess with the transmission.
Well, you have to get I
I don't either.
don't think anybody does their own alignment, really.
I do training.
No, you need a garage for.
No.
Yeah.
I change my
but it's
brakes
like-
though, and I'll definitely rotate my tires, and I'll
Seen some
definitely
videos of people
mess with calipers,
doing it
whatever. In
in
there.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that
I mean,
need
I
change.
replaced all the
alignment,
front
just-
suspension on it myself, but just the alignment. That's that final thing, right? The alignment. I replaced all the wheel hubs, the everything.
That's tight.
I'll tell you what.
want it lined up
As a
with the
man, one of the
computer.
best things is being able to maintain your vehicle.
I don't even try
and
that
have
alignment
that-
trick, but I've been thinking about it.
You what? Oh, we're gonna get an alignment tool. You'd have to have a lift, don't you, or something, or have some kind of setup where you can.
Well, you want
There
to
is a way that you
computer
can sort
You're
of.
analytics.
supposed to have these things you attach to the tires, and have like there's various.
Actually, I'm sure there's a manual way to do it.
There is a manual way.
I'm sure
It's
you're
not.
right.
It's not as good, and it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there is. It's with
just get an alignment.
No.
Yeah,
It's
for
like
the
$100
$80
bucks.
on that one. I say, hey, I'll take it down,
Yeah.
get that done right when I get the tires, and that works. But
But if it's like the old, the old 80 something F-250 or whatever, you know what I mean, work truck, you only got like it's a beat up work truck, right? You want to spend $100 for an alignment on that farm field string method and call it good.
I mean, will you save money on
It depends
tires?
on the
Is the
vehicle, I
question.
think.
Well,
There's
yeah,
certain
because
vehicles
you're gonna
out
wear
there
out tires that much faster.
Yeah, but what if it's like just a farm truck, bro? That you don't even like it's on gravel roads most of its life anyways. Like you take it
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, if you're going to have to buy a new set of farm truck tires that otherwise you wouldn't have to, tires are more expensive than alignment,
Right.
especially truck tires. Fuck.
True.
Yeah, that's true. I know.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the market.
Like,
right now
everything
for
about a
some
truck is more expensive than a car, like way more expensive.
That's why I
know,
only
man, all
use
the
my
parts of my
truck
Chevy
to,
S10
to
are cheap
work
as
with.
fuck.
I mean, my Silverado costs more to
Depends on the
insure
truck,
than
man.
any other car I own, and it's also the oldest.
Oh yeah.
I
how
spend
old is
more
your,
maintaining my
how old is
ATV than I do maintaining my truck.
What type of truck do you have, Dick?
Nissan
I spent
Frontier
this truck is
2000.
cheap as fuck. I just bought
stick
all
shift.
parts for my brakes, guys.
Oh,
To redo my
Nissan's
brakes
a
for
good truck,
$37
man.
fucking dollars. Front
Yeah,
and
they're
back.
not great now, but in that year they were great. And it's
Yep.
a fucking
Like, I just-
rock solid little rig, man. Easy to maintain and just
Is it King Cap?
works wonders for doing handyman shit because it gets the good gas, but it's totally able to run a trailer and it's got a V6 in it.
Yeah.
So I love
And
this.
how
little
much
rig.
mileage? How much mileage is there on it?
Just turned 160 on it for a truck
Oh.
that old, if you can believe it. The guy had this
Oh,
old.
What
guy
year is
had
it?
Decent one, man.
2000, and he was
Oh, no
using it
shit.
only to. Yeah, this old rich guy had it, and of course, all he was doing with it was hauling his little boat to the lake, and so that was like all it did was sit there. And
Wow.
of course, you want to check a vehicle out if it's been sitting a little bit, but he had maintained it so well. I mean, I checked the differential fluid; it's like brand new in there. The tranny fluid looked great.
I got mine
You
from a little
changed
old
it out.
man too.
Wow.
Yeah, same
That's
here.
what you
I
want to
got
do,
mine
right?
from
Flow State, get it from the old guy.
Nice.
Yeah, I got mine
Those are the
from
best trucks.
but now I have like
got-
what?
I got my truck from a young
166 on
kid.
it.
He listed that, and I saw the listing and the
No.
price, and I put all the aftermarket parts on it, right? Like, it looked way different when I got it, but like the price and the mileage. This dude listed it. I hit him up instantly. I was like, "Where are you? I'll come to you right now with cash." And I got rid of my Ford because it just was.
Ford.
I got Fords and Chevys, bro.
Mine's
I had an F-150, and it was fun. It was a short bed, and it was lifted like a motherfucker, and it had like limo tent on it, right? Like, it was a fun car or truck if you're 20 and are driving around to get pussy. But if you want to actually like use it for shit, it wasn't great.
Yeah,
It was
got a
straight
great
pipes.
truck,
It was
too.
loud as fuck.
I had
got
a
a
6-speed
Chevy
Cummins
shit.
diesel, and it was like a 2000 as well.
Nice.
And it was the Dodge Cummins diesel, but that fucking truck was amazing, and it saved my life because some dude in a Land Rover sandwiched me behind a little Kia in front of me, just fucking hit me, with
truck
reckless
did.
abandon in rush hour traffic because he was looking at his phone or something. And so that truck turned into a fucking Coke can, but perfectly cocooned me in there, and
Coke can.
I barely even
Yeah.
got hurt.
We ruled a Volvo when I was in, I don't know, I was younger, but I was in my buddy's Volvo and we rolled that. Bro, you want to talk about a car taking care of you?
I was in my
All
tank
three
and
of
we
us
rolled
got
it.
out
We
like
were all
perfectly
Really good
fine.
crash ratings on Volvos, man.
It's something to think of if you're always in the rush hour traffic. It's
Like, I think
those
out of all
bigger
many
cars
cars,
can be more difficult to maneuver, but they sure are nice when there's an impact.
Dude, I saw this video
Like
the
a
other day of this guy in a
Suburban or something, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you
Lamborghini.
hit a Suburban, you're gonna make it.
I think it was a Lamborghini, and he
Lambo.
this Lamborghini was a total loss. I mean, he was underneath the truck. The
They're
roof
pretty stupid.
was completely gone.
I know.
And the guy just and two other people just ripped out the door, and ripped out the rest of the door. And this guy just stepped out, holding his phone in his hand. He was actually on his
I know.
phone when he stepped out. Did you see that video? Dude, it was weird. It was
Yeah.
weird. It was like nobody could survive.
He just
such
did a
crash.
little hop, and you're expecting him to
Totally
fall over, and he
unscathed.
doesn't. You're like, he slid right out because he was laid right down riding.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
it. He was laid
And he
down
was
like
totally
this, so he
packed
went
in.
underneath the
I
transport
mean, you're like in a
truck.
you're
This guy was totally packed in the.
you're already low down on the ground on them thing.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yes, very, very low ride.
I mean, they're built like a damn race car. You know what I mean? Like they're all
He
fucking.
jammed
They're
himself
they're built with
completely
internal
under.
rotate.
Like, here comes, he went.
Yeah, but still,
And then
dude.
they yanked
Wow.
If you
doors
If he
off.
was-
like
It's probably
you
lucky
said,
he's
Ty
so low.
basically slid out. Oh yeah, the video was like,
Yeah.
how is this guy even alive? Like, he should
And
go
what's
buy a
that-
video
hey,
ticket
what-
right now. But
You got to see this
Oh,
video,
yeah,
guys.
fun.
Now you're talking about it.
I seen a
I think
Corvette hit a
everybody
fucking
in
children.
chat would like to see it now. You guys got a link for that?
I think I might.
that was on
find it.
Twitter.
I think I will.
Well, that'd be really awesome. I think everyone would enjoy seeing that spectacular
I
event.
seen a fucking Corvette disintegrate, and the guy walked out like similar to that. Like he hit a pillar and fucking flew off a bridge, and then hit pillar on a bridge underneath that was like another fucking road going underneath the bridge on the highway. It's like a double bridge thing. It was weird. But he flew down like hella far and he hit the pillar in the bottom and that car hit it. And when it hit it, spun it. And he just like spun like a helicopter. That car just disintegrated across two like the opposite lanes of the highway. Like that car covered 4 goddamn lanes of highway with fucking parts, right? And the guy walked out of the sun. I don't know how he survived. It was the most craziest wreck I've ever seen. It was when I was living with my mom when I was younger, and I'm standing on my porch smoking a cigarette, and I can see the highway from where my trailer is. I got like a perfect view of it. I-65. Man, that motherfucker disintegrated because you could hear him get on it. He was doing a power run coming north to south. He probably hit that shit doing 130. I bet. Fucking, you could hear him powering all the way up, and then you hear him lose traction. And then you don't hear shit for a second because he's going through the fucking air. And then I watched him hit, and man, it was crazy the noise it made. It's hard to describe it. It was wild. And that motherfucker hopped out of that bitch. So I wish I had that on film.
Like a huge pterodactyl in the
That was one of
sky.
the craziest I've ever seen online or anything. Just like even in life, like, that was the craziest shit I've seen.
When it's real, eh?
Yeah, that shit was
Something
wild,
about the
man.
timing. It's the surreal.
Hey, but if you guys seen it, if I could like show you what I seen, you guys would understand. You guys would be like, wow, yeah, because he flew down from the top layer of like a double stacked bridge thing, and it's like the higher bridge, and then the highway had like a bridge going through it, and then there's like the other lane of the highway's way lower kind of situation. It's kind of, you guys, like one of the lanes of the highways was up high in the air, and the other lanes of the highway was down low, and then there was a bridge going under one lane and then over the other lane, and he came from the top of the high side of the highway and hit the fucking column all the way at the low side of the other direction of the highway. Yeah, like he dodged the middle bridge and then he clipped the fucking column on the bottom, on the very bottom. So the guy dropped like how many feet too, and then he didn't just hit in straight level. He hopped out of that pitch. I don't know how, man. I don't know how he survived.
So how's the gold business, AK? How's it going out there?
Fucking shitty because all the rivers are all high right now, and I'm waiting for Ivan to get back from the Philippines. We were doing okay at that spot, but it wasn't like being
And you can trust
super
this,
producing
Ivan?
like it needed to be for it to be worth our time there. Oh yeah, I trust the man of my life. I mean,
So you guys are
half my
actually doing
equipment.
mineral. Like you
his
guys are
garage.
actually sample, taking the course
He's got
sample.
$30,000 of equipment in my house.
Yeah.
In the private
Right on,
jet.
yeah.
No, we go down like we do like a 3-day dredge is like basically a test hole for us,
Okay.
right? We
Okay.
get down the bedrock,
I understand.
and then you
Understand now.
you suck up X amount of material, and then you clean out your sluice box, and then that's how you basically get your math, determine how rich the ground is,
Yeah, as opposed to a
and that's
augured core that you're going to sample out of, right?
down.
Like
If
where
you
you're
can
gonna go
afford
down
that,
with
that's
it.
the best way, man. Yeah, I mean, but that's like,
I know.
yeah. Like it's good to do test holes. Like if you
Company.
we got ground
it
that we
full
want to
screen,
run test
please.
holes on, but it's
Yeah.
oh, you guys found it.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
You just look at
He
this.
just
Oh,
walked out of
wow.
that.
It's crazy, dude. Just look at it.
Whoa.
That's out of control.
Look at it. Even if you're in a bolida, right? Even if you're in a like such, it's still incredible that you come out alive. Play it.
Right? There you go.
Wow.
He's just some kind of Ford sports car. I don't
In some sense, he
Look
should
at all
be
his airbags.
decapitated.
Saved him.
Yeah, he's so lucky he's not decapitated.
I'm going to
That's
be late to that
amazing.
meeting.
He comes out like a shock. Look, he's I think he's shocked to be alive himself.
Dude, he was fucking on his phone. He was on
Looking
his
at the
phone.
his head and shit.
He
Like,
had his
what?
fucking phone in his hand.
Why are you calling for help?
Lawyer.
Yeah, I fucked up big. He just wants to be out of there. I don't blame him.
Holy shit.
We're probably concerned that a fire was
Here.
Somebody
started.
survived something like that.
Wow, that's how
That's
lucky
crazy.
you can be, right?
Yeah, I mean,
That'll
That'll
how-
change your
how-
life right there, though.
He was rich,
That whole
and
side of
stupid,
his-
and lucky.
The whole window there was airbags. So
Yeah,
they had the window back. They just cocoon. They just cocoon you now, huh? All,
but it really works. You can see it really works.
yeah, it looks like it. Fucking saved his ass. That's pretty cool. What was that movie they did that on? There was
Now,
like
was
a
that
car
the
that
lining
did
of the
that.
roof that was on top of them, or was that bag? Like that was on top of them? Was that the roof
That
lining?
was
I thought that
airbags.
was
That was deployed airbags. No, it was the ones that come out
Okay.
right on the fucking A rail and shit. An A and B pillar. They
Nice.
pop out right there where the old shit handles.
Right, yeah.
Where you're like the old shit handles are normally on
Come
cars.
right
You know
at
what
the
I mean?
steering wheel.
No, they come out
Right.
by the steering wheel too. They added extra ones now. They got ones that come out all along that whole column along, like comes down to your mirror. and all
Oh,
the
wow.
The whole
I
line
get it
edge of
now.
door,
And the one
basically,
guy
yeah.
described his
And they
unibody.
shoot down all the way down the window. They like roll down as they.
Wonderful. I get
It's
it.
neat, man.
Oh, beautiful.
Dude, you got to watch some slow mo on how they deploy those chutes. The new airbags in wild. There's some cool tech out there.
Well,
That
yeah,
was an example of it saving
it's the
somebody's ass right there.
development of our polymer, our ability to keep the plastics and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about? Like ever
Yeah.
since the
Yeah.
early in the '60s, our development of like the nylons. You know what I'm saying? All the multi fabrics and their ability to, and then our ability
There's
to
some pretty
harden
amazing fucking materials out
for
there
little parts
anymore.
to work over and over and over and over and over and over again 100,000 times and not break. More than 100,000 times, right?
Yeah.
But they're tiny and they're intricate, and all this crap that we have now, it all works off that all molded plastic. Well, remember in Star Trek, it was like
now we just 3D print shit
transparent
with it.
aluminum.
Oh yeah, we have it.
Yeah.
It exists.
Yeah.
Everything that was in Star Trek is starting to slowly come into existence now. Like the remember the thing they had on there where they can make whatever they want, like food wise.
The matter replicator.
Replicator.
The replicator, right? Well, we have the replicator in real life now, right? You looking into that?
Yeah, the 3D printer. You just have to have the matter of life in it. You know what I mean? You got to put the ingredients in it. But I mean,
dude, they're making replicators now, even like that kind of basic Star Trek tech. Like what?
To have the elements there, and it'll draw
They're
them.
even 3D
To
printing
tell it what
now.
it's made out of. The acids, the bases, everything's an acid or a base. This is an acid-based compound.
I got to jump off. Y'all have a great day.
Yeah.
Ciao, Dick.
Peace, Freedom. Thanks for coming.
All right, Dick. Later, man. Have a good one.
Technology.
I've seen a big, nice truck.
Cool, AK.
Technology is wild anymore.
Yeah, like it's getting like
Going
the sacs and stuff. Things come in, and they break the epidermis on like all the parts and things like that. It's unbelievable what they can do with the liquid. Like even like the breast implants.
Oh, yeah.
Like the difference, like from before, we this is silicone. Now it can't spread. Meaning the silicone stays in the one area no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And that's
because it's a rupture,
because that's a medical area where they know men are going to spend the money. That's an area that they're always advancing.
Because we like boobies.
Yeah, no, and because it's an area cosmetically that is, you know what I mean? It's at the forefront of research. In the companies, it's what most guys in white clinical suits are working on. Yeah. And if you think about it, doctors too, cosmetic surgery wise. I don't know if it's noses or breasts. I'm not sure which.
They do
which
it
class.
all.
Yeah, they do it all.
Okay.
And it's all plastic.
So much cosmetically now, dude.
They also use these stem cells now, right?
That's
Instead of plastic surgery, that they're starting to use stem cells now. I mean, did you see this guy Lucid?
Wow.
Jay Phillips, the guy Lucid, Jay Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know him.
He blew his brains out, right?
Yeah.
Did you see how fast that healed?
Anybody talk to him recently?
Did you see that his head was healed within 2 or 3 weeks? That's impossible.
And they were using stem cells.
They're gonna like
They must have.
Yeah, they are, bro.
You cannot do that with normal surgery.
Okay,
on the
guys can't talk over each other. Please wait till one of you finish talking and then the other one respond, because if you talk at the same time, it's not enjoyable for the viewers and or myself. Please go ahead, guys. So you were speaking, boy.
I was saying that his head wound was so. I haven't seen the wound, but I saw the part that was missing, and dude, he just wore a helmet for a few weeks, and it completely, it covered his head. There was you can't do that with normal. You can't stretch the skin that far especially your head skin, you can stretch that far. So there must be some other technique that they used, and I think it's stem cells. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know if they used his stem cells or a combination of his stem cells with other stem cells. I don't know how it works, but it's something new. It's not
take his
plastic
code
surgery. It's not just plastic surgery. It's also genetic surgery. If it catches.
So you hang with him, AK. What do you know about it?
A little bit it is a very interesting subject. And the military is working on having a stem cell spray that heals. I think they're like uncoded cells, right? Like un-DNA coded cells. And then so when they hit you with them, they code to your DNA and then they become part of it. It's like how it works, I think. And now, I might be wrong, but I think that's how it works, basically.
Yeah, that would make sense, Skylar. Yeah.
So.
But do you know Skylar? Do you know anything more about it from Jay Phillips? Lucid?
I read an article in Popular Science 3 or 4 years ago on it. The military was working on the spray, and that's where I'm doing knowledge from.
No, but we're talking about what do you know about Jeff Jay Phillips.
Now, I think he mentioned that they're going to be using that like kind of technology when they regrow, because they're going to like basically 3D print with stem cell tech the other half of his skull that he's missing, and then implant it in skull again. Literally, that's what they're
Wow.
going to do. Yeah, it's wild. I've never seen anybody get that extensive of a
Well,
heel job.
I've seen people that, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen people that lost more than that, way more than that. That actually lost half.
They're going to
their
make them
skull.
whole again, literally.
And they can just talk. I mean, he just lost maybe 20 or 20% of his skull.
He lost
Crazy.
40. I've seen it. It's
Wow.
a big old dip, man. It's half a damn head on. Yeah.
They're gonna turn us into
But
cyborgs.
he's a strong
people.
man. If he can make it through that and keep going, fuck.
He's bloody strong, dude. He could just talk, comprehensively. What was it? 2 weeks after the whole thing, and it was still a bit, how do you say, butchy and humpy. But a week later, it was totally the old guy again, just the old blue shit.
He still had issues. He still does, like having issues using his hands properly and stuff. And he told me that it's hard for him to talk sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing physical therapy too. But that's all to be expected. But for I see what you're saying. Like for him to be already healed up to the point where he is amazing.
Yeah, dude, it's not amazing. It's a miracle. It's a fucking
Missed his
miracle.
brain. It didn't hit a critical part of the brain.
Gone, dude. He's missing the whole hemisphere, basically.
Yeah, they can do
He's
that.
basically missing his whole right hemisphere brain.
Yeah, like gone, right? Yeah, it's wild when you see those people, eh? Like, remember, the
From
pictures
like
you
front
guys
to
have all
back,
seen
man. It's like
in the magazines where they're where they've lost half that head, right? But they're still alive.
And he's one of them.
I mean, there's
But
also these.
But we know him when we talk to him, so we know how like good his faculties are. They're already like where he was, basically. He remembers all of us and everything, and he talks normal just like he did. That's what's so amazing. He's not talking like Forrest Gump on the radio.
Yeah, well, the swelling.
Cuts off just like we're bullshitting right now,
That's
man.
what
You know what I mean?
causes that, the stroke, like not getting oxygen for a while at some point during the whole thing. So
he had to have
his brain was still getting oxygen.
Such a traumatic injury, and he's.
I think his brain got a lot of oxygen. To be honest.
Yes. Sounds like it. Like in the swelling, they were able to control, or
they were able to.
Which is
control.
He's a walking miracle, guys.
Dude,
He's a
it's
walking miracle, man. He's
It's
not
a
even
fucking
supposed to be alive, man. Come on, guys.
Maybe that's how they did it,
Really
because
is,
they were
yeah.
able to
It
jab
really
him with the
is
new ibuprofen, bang, and it was able to keep the swelling down.
You know what's also what I think is a big part of
He's
it.
alive because of Rose.
His woman and his mother. Yeah, his woman. I mean, she laid next to him. She was the first responder.
He's alive because of Rose.
Right?
Wow.
He's alive
He said
because
he
of
was
her.
in bed for like 20 minutes before the accident. It was a revolver. That's why. It was one of the damn two. Had a disturbance at his home. His dog's alerted. He got up in the middle of the night, went to check, went back to sleep with the gun underneath the pillow. Absent-mindedly. 20 minutes later, he's in his sleep. His hand retracts, squeezes for whatever reason. You're in his sleep. You have fucking sleep glitches.
No, I can
And the
see
gun
you
was
all.
fit,
You all
underneath
know
the
we
pillow.
do our
That's why.
pillow. It's normal to put your hand on it, like underneath. I can understand why it could accidentally go
I
off.
sleep like that. I get it, man.
It's
And if
totally
you got it in your
understandable
hand
that you would
firmly
do
with your finger over the pistol with the trigger too, and you go to sleep like that, and you fucking have some kind of nightmare or whatever. 20 minutes in, that's about the time you hit REM anyways. So it's fuck, man. It's actually a horrible accident, but if anything,
It's a
to
miracle.
be he shows the world to teach people, as a fucking learning example now for others.
Yeah, have
Don't
it
go
in
to
the
sleep
drawer
with a pistol in your
locked.
hand. He says
Or
that
like,
too.
you're not
Don't go to sleep with a
locked,
pistol underneath
at
your
least-
pillow.
at least-
That's what he says a lot now. And I see the look he has on his face when he says it. I get it. He wants people to learn from him, if anything.
Yeah.
I know he does.
That just you got to
But-
do something
but-
first.
but
That
I
Nick-
say poor
child-
Jay, but the motherfucker's covering so well. I ain't gonna say poor Jay. He's gonna make it just fine. Strong Jay is gonna show the world something to teach him a lesson on his whole experience. If anything, the world needs to learn to be more safer with your weapon.
I agree with that there, AK. You're
Well,
absolutely right.
he's going to appreciate life, I think, 100 times more now.
Fucking right.
Yeah, he does. No, not he is, bro. He said that to him. Like I've talked to him. He's like, bro, we're so lucky to be alive. Like every moment is so precious now. Like he said it just like that.
Yeah.
With that emphasis stuff. Yeah, like he feels it now. I can tell. I hope he's
Gift
doing
to
okay.
everybody around him.
He's my next YouTube victim of getting something from him. I mailed off Charles's computer yesterday. I think it's going to be there Saturday. I like interacting here on YouTube. There's certain people that I send stuff to and stuff. It's fun.
It's beautiful outside today too. Like, and I'm
It's
sitting
crazy,
in,
right?
like,
Because it's not only virtual. It's not only on the screen. It's like you said. I mean,
Then it becomes physical, right?
right? It becomes physical because people, like you said,
You get a
you want to
package,
send
it's like,
people
wow.
stuff. I mean, I'm of the same
Yeah.
experience. People just send me stuff. They say, "What's your address? I want to send you something," or whatever, or I want to send them something, or
Yeah, right.
or it's yeah. I never
I
expected
sent them
that
some
to happen.
blueberry raspberry jalapeno jam too.
You sent Charles a computer?
I sent them a jar of jam that Florida's mom made. Hey, Christos.
Hey, did you send him a computer?
Yeah, I got him a laptop, bro. Finally, I told him I would.
A web booth, right?
Wow.
I was finally able to find one at a good deal.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got him a
Jay
laptop and his new
Phillips.
Chromebook.
Yeah, Jay Phillips.
Jay's
you and
feeling
I
next.
and
I
others were
told him I was
talking
gonna
about
$100.
getting
I
him a
gotta get
laptop.
$100 for that fool.
Dude, hey,
I didn't
good
get-
on you for doing that.
I got Charles
I really
Boss a
appreciate
laptop.
that a lot.
Thanks. Yeah, I didn't do it for everybody's praise. I did it because I told the man I was going to, and I'm a man of my word. And I got to get that off my chest. And then Jay's next. I told him I was going to send him $100, so I'll get to it eventually. Yeah, it's fun though. I
So
enjoy
you
it.
tell me, says anyone here feel like they want to be a part of something bigger? I know I do. Well, aren't you? Aren't you already? I mean, aren't we doing that here?
Yeah, we are already.
Yeah.
People are watching us. We just get up here and we get up here to bullshit with each other every day.
Yeah, and but beyond that,
We already know
Scott,
each other and shit.
we send each other
Yeah, no,
stuff.
it's because
We
something
help
more,
each other
especially
out.
When
You know,
when you start
it's not virtual.
Um,
It's actual. It is
spontaneously
actual.
doing stuff like that as a collective, yeah, it's more than just
I've
It's a
gotten
little
up
more,
and
yeah.
prayed to God to be of the most effect that I can be as a human being for other beings that
Mhm.
are real as well. Like I've taken time to actually like align myself with my purpose for the day, which is to do
Yeah,
the will
that's
of
cool.
love, which I believe is eternal and gave me
That's
life.
where, that's the battle. It's love and rage, our duality. I think that's all our
It is
dualities in the basis.
the good fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
moral.
the spirit, the between the animal and the man. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, we all like that. That's why we were just saying earlier.
The
I said we all
flesh,
sin
as
in
it
chat.
were.
You know, we all sin.
the hunger.
You know, even though we want to be
you
good.
call it.
No, but it's,
Desire.
we don't only sin. We are also very virtuous.
We can
Mhm.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
You can't say I'm a sinner without saying I'm virtuous.
Yeah.
I bet aliens look at us like, look at these
Please,
freaks.
Yeah,
if
no,
you
that's
only
absolutely true.
if you only say I'm a sinner, where were you raised? In the Catholic Church and you never got out? I mean, I'm a sinner. Can I confess? No, dude, that's not life. That's not
I
life.
know why we don't see aliens, guys. I figured it out.
It's like no, you're
figured it
good.
out.
What do you
They
mean
look
I'm
at us
good?
and
Well,
they're like,
because
"This
you want to
motherfucker's a
confess,
freak
you
show.
acknowledge
You
that what you
can
did was
understand?"
wrong, so you're forgiven. I'm positive.
Right? You must have done
you're
something
sorry. You're
wrong.
not the
I
same
will
man you
forgive
were.
you.
Go in peace.
I mean, imagine that. Imagine that. I mean, my mother told me, like, I went to church and they told me, you must have done something wrong this week. I said, no, I don't know. Must have done something wrong. Confess.
It's like, so you're a
This is
saint.
true.
And she told me,
Then you
like,
don't
I
have to go to
started to
church.
make up things. And she said, I started to make up things that I did wrong. You know, I didn't do anything
Well,
wrong.
you
but-
got to a confession, at least
I mean,
something.
imagine that. Imagine that fucking situation. Talking to a child, 6, 7 years old. What did you do? Nothing. Oh, no, of course you did. Didn't you steal a cookie? Didn't you pick a flower? No. Oh, you must have done something wrong. I
Wow.
mean, imagine that. And this child starts to imagine, I think he wants to hear this. And then
Yes.
start making up stories about doing something that you didn't even do. And that's bad. And then
You're
to be
feeling pressured.
forgiven by the motherfucker. That's that. Wow, dude, that's so insane. I can't just thinking about it makes me angry.
It is. a
That
messed
brings
up
back old
situation, man.
memories.
That's messed up.
I remember
tell me,
now that you guys say that, I actually remember
It's a
being
messy
young and
situation,
being in that
right?
situation in the
Tell me,
Catholic
Oh, yeah.
Christos, I want to know. It's
The-
such
Yeah,
crazy.
The
I was
adult
raised in
saying
the
you
Catholic
did this and we
Church.
know you did when
Oh
you
my
didn't.
goodness, guys.
You've been
Yo,
through some
okay.
similar
Yeah,
experiences,
I was.
Krista?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
just remember, being in that situation where it was just genuinely like, wow, I have bad or wrong, I have no fez, and it was like I had to like make things
Right.
up and like look for things. it would be put on the spot. And
Yeah,
it's
what?
like, what's something that I can maybe twist into I did wrong, just so I can like get out of here and answer
Okay, at
questions.
least you're not alone, boy.
Wow, that's crazy. I forgot about
Wow.
like that whole experience. Honestly, I definitely I experienced that firsthand being a young kid, and I know a lot of us have, and
I think
it
so,
being
yeah.
brought up.
I haven't.
I was never in that
experienced something
situation.
like
I
that.
didn't want to. I'm sorry to reiterate your trauma or whatever, or your memory, but yeah, it's
It was.
crazy.
I'm definitely could be a lot worse stuff. It's not like
Yeah.
in a way it is like trauma for like young kid to be put in that situation, but so it was more like kind of just like awkward looking back at it.
Yeah.
Glad I wasn't anything worse than that with clergymen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's. Yeah.
Like, our minds were stolen, though. Like, well, I mean, not really, but they tried the best they could to steal our mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably they
And
succeeded
it
on
would
it
have
with
been
some people.
even in knowing that we didn't have a conscience about what we were doing.
Yeah, evil. That's the real evil.
God is love. Not
No, he's
like
not.
men aren't. No, well, life is.
No, it's not.
The spirit is love.
No, it isn't.
How it works. Do you have any? What would you? What would you?
Can you do that royal battle? Can you do that
I
royal
respect
battle
your
thing now?
opinion. I would just see that was the neat thing without any
Let's get ready to rumble!
because you're not wrong. You have an opinion. And I guess I'd like to hear more about it because it's a different one.
I disagree.
Excellent. Wonderful. Then we can talk because if you're in agreement, then it'd be like, okay, great. But so now that you've taken an opposition, we can have a conversation. By the way, that's how they do everything in Jew college, like in Judaism school, that you argue with your professor and you have to name a man who said
No,
something.
they don't.
And then
This is
they
the no
argue
man
that
there.
point. And you have to have a name of another priest.
No.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No.
Exactly.
I mean, Boy should do
which,
this. He's actually
which
a lot
priest said
better
that?
at it than I am. But no, you're wrong, Morgan.
I could totally see that. I would now.
But if you see these schools, they just argue for the sake of argue. It's not really an argument. They're just told that they should keep on arguing. So that's called how do you call it? Nee, I don't know the word in Dutch. I
Well,
don't
say
even
it in
know the word
Dutch.
Oliebollen?
No.
Gloopity-gloop?
We're waiting.
Say it in Dutch. We'll just Google translate that shit.
Yeah, say it in Dutch. Anyway, I'm just going to tell you.
I
that
said I
disagree.
don't even know it in Dutch now. I know the word, but I
Well,
can't.
you're wrong then.
Just being a rebel without a cause.
Google Translate.
Yeah, of course I'm wrong then. But it's just being a rebel without a cause. So they're just told to rebel with no cause. Just they're taught to rebel because they have to rebel, because they have to question the narrative when the narrative is
don't.
right. Oh, okay, then tell me how it is.
Oh, yes. Well said. Because they're to be contrite all the time. Right on. I get you.
If you see those schools, I've
In
seen
order to
those
always
schools
have the upper hand.
with all these Hasidic Jews
Yes.
with the curly hair next to their ears, and they're constantly,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I don't understand what they're saying, but the atmosphere that's hanging in that room, it's like no, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. But they all seem.
What they're saying, Rabbi said. No, Rabbi Benedicta said. Rabbi Benedicta said.
So they get them to portray their type of
They're yelling what
behavior.
Rabbi said, whatever point they're making. They're yelling rabbis' names at each other.
No, they're not.
He's
Rabbinical.
the no man.
Rabbinical school. Bang. That's it. Or possibly not. It's possibly
Now you're getting-
rabbinical school, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm still looking for that word.
I am.
I'm gonna smash you with that word. I know it's the
You
same word in
probably
English.
dropped it on the ground. It's under the sofa.
Rabbinical?
Good. Look under the sofa.
Dude, there's so much on the sofa. I can't.
No, he didn't.
So there's CDs. There's
fine.
papers.
They'll call
There's
me
a
in
fucking.
my
There's a
store.
translation book in Czechia. Dude. There's a part of a newspaper from 3 years ago. I don't know, dude. There's a lot on it.
You have any McDonald's fries? They're still good.
No.
Are they?
Yeah. You can.
Yeah,
They're good for like
that's
5,
the
6,
thing, right?
7 years. You know, you can like stash, you know, let's say you go to McDonald's, you take the
Yeah,
fries
yeah.
and you put them somewhere in the car, like in the glove compartment. And let's say a few years down the road, you're hungry and you know you're really, you know, you're stuck in traffic and you're starving, you fucking have
Yeah.
stomach pains, so you just grab those fries,
Yeah.
man. Yeah,
Dude, when I saw they had this
survival tip.
advertisement that said McDonald's fries made from real potato, and I'm like, what do you mean? Of course it's made from potato. What was it before then? Before it was what the fuck? What have these people been eating, guys? Come on. Made from
It's
real
like, it
potatoes.
does beg the
Yeah.
question.
That's right.
It begs the
Potatoes.
question is like, you know, if they're saying that they're made from real potatoes now,
Potatoes.
is there somebody saying that they're not?
Well, it's
They were-
probably it's worse. Probably it's worse. Probably
They're
there didn't used to be any potato inside, but now there's some potato inside. You know, now it's 1% real potato. So now they can say, "Oh, made from real potatoes," and the rest is just carton
Made
paper,
with real fruit juice.
right? Yeah, and 99% water.
You see, some people enjoyed us reacting to that big truck.
I'm gonna go to her channel and sub
The
because
truck
she
was
don't
talking
want-
up here.
she-
I was like,
she
oh,
doesn't
I
want
want to talk about this cool truck.
Yeah, let's get some more video. You know, it's like more.
We're like
more,
cavemen, Jan.
people up here showing us shit to make us react to. You know, like except for porno.
Titties are okay though.
Yeah. Hey, we don't want no
Oops,
guys
we do.
fucking watermelons. That's the one thing that stuck in my head on that beginning of when I started the panel with you. That was it was like when you remember the guy came on, like when you got involved on that one stream, like the two dudes came on your panel at once and they were both on that shit. But one of them, what's scarred into my memory is there was a guy fucking a watermelon. Just viciously fucking a watermelon. I can't get it out of my goddamn head.
Suspiciously. Suspiciously.
No, it was one of those things that pop up and you don't expect it when you're like right now. If we were
If
like,
we
we were calm with this bullshit and hang
do
out,
it.
having a good time, and then wham, you get hit with some shit that just fucking. You're like, what the fuck? It was this thing. And you can't forget it. Fucking,
God, why?
it's so funny though. Who fucks a watermelon?
Can we get to the next topic now?
I'm sorry, it's just funny.
Yes, let's get up.
That's preferred.
This
But I don't want another watermelon in that. That was the funniest fucking porn bomb thing I've ever seen, Pat. So random. Why do people do that? Why do people even want to porn bomb? Why go through all that energy and everything? And what do they get out of it?
I don't know. It's a thing. I guess I don't know. I just don't know. People
Yeah,
out there are paid to do weird things, man.
I mean, I could explain it to you why people do it,
I mean, seriously.
but if I would explain it to you, you would still not understand it because you're probably thinking from your sane mind, and you shouldn't be thinking from a sane mind if you want to understand them. If you want to understand a crazy person, you've got to get crazy. Right? You've got to go crazy to understand a crazy person. So if I would explain to you why they do that,
understand the person, right?
I don't want to, but if I would,
That's the
If
whole
I
new
would
thing
try
in
to.
forensics or in yeah.
That's interesting line of thought.
now why does anybody shoot
Understanding
somebody?
what the serial killer's thinking, right?
Right.
Tells all those people about that.
Yeah, there's no logic there. There's no reasoning there.
Yeah.
There's
Try to get
there's
into the
something else
person's
there.
head.
Yeah.
It's
Gotta
like
get
they're
that
thinking
wax
in
out of your
the
views.
abstract. So we have to think abstract in order to understand or to see what they're seeing.
Yeah, you have to think in different patterns, right? Than you're used to. So
Yes.
yeah,
Well pattern.
All right.
Right on.
Yeah. All right. It is
Yeah.
11:04 a.m. here in Montreal, Eastern Time, Canada, and we are the 31st of May, and it is 25 degrees Celsius and very sunny outside. Beautiful day. Please, people, get some sun and get some, good vitamin D coming from those
get some
sun
nice
rays.
chemtrail.
Yeah. Make sure to hit that like button while you're at it,
Sunny
and do
outside,
that
sunny here today.
YouTube mumbo jumbo kind of stuff. Like, share, hit the notification bell, all that stuff, guys. If you're not too busy, right? And make sure if ever you would like to support the channel and you enjoy the content, there is also a link in the description below for that purpose. So thank you everyone for watching. It's been a great stream up until now. we might be going to a commercial. Yeah, we might. Yeah, I think we'll go to a quick commercial. We are now 3 hours into the show, so I think everybody can take a little breather while we play this little inspiring video commercial, and we'll be back right after these messages. Peace.
Okay, bye.
Oh yeah, we're back. So a brief little break there for your audible and visual enjoyment. So your thoughts on the videos, guys? Anything you'd like to add on to that? Your expert opinion, even though you're not an expert.
Well, all I can say is just to take baby steps because we're baby. Just thinking, don't think. Okay, baby step. The baby doesn't think about the baby step. The baby just steps, right?
Right.
So don't think too much. You know, the baby steps out into this big bad world, happy. You know. Conscious, but not thinking about the step he's making or she's making. Baby steps, just do it. Don't think about it. Don't think about, of course, you should now. Well, no, you shouldn't think about it. You know, if you, don't think about it. Just take some steps. You know, it doesn't matter where to, just take a step, small step. It's not about big step. It's not about, like, I want to be something else. I want to do something bigger. So I need to live in Russia. I need to be in India. Or no, just take a small. If you want to be something bigger or something else, take a step. You're already in a different place. You know, you don't have to think big. You cannot become big if you don't think small. You should start small, unless you're a Rockefeller or whatever. Most of us
All right,
aren't.
welcome to the stream, Mr. Number 6.
That's not a mister.
What's happening, OTW? How you doing?
I'm rocking, dude. All good. Had a great stream yesterday. Did an auction. Was awesome. Had a great time. After that, then went into a musical inspiration, something that I don't do very often. And then, it's pretty much what happened yesterday. And today is been an awesome stream up until now. So welcome to this awesome stream.
Thank you for having me on. Boy, good to see you. AK Crawling, good to see you.
Hey.
But please do not allow me to interrupt the flow of the show. Go ahead. I will continue to listen.
Oh, it's okay. I'm pretty good at interrupting the flow of the show. I can do that myself, So, AK, how about you? What's up, man? Have you been doing any of those little model trucks there that climb over mountains and stuff? Have you been doing any of that lately?
No. I want to sometime. I've converted to 1-to-1. Yeah. I got so many fucking real life trucks I'm working on now that I don't have time really. I thought about actually fucking taking one of my cars and making it a big real life RC.
Oh, that would have been interesting. That would have been interesting to see that.
I thought about doing it to the Focus hatchback that I got in the back. I mean, I'm only $50 into the car. But
what do you drive there, Rob? What's your car? Yeah, if you have one.
I do not have a vehicle.
Well,
Do you drive PT?
I use my Lamborghinis or my Subarus.
I have one of those, boys.
And public transport, right?
Yes.
We said Subarus. Subaru.
Was it me or I saw you working on a PT Cruiser, AK?
Yeah, I got a PT.
Oh, dude.
Hey,
Dude.
you didn't say that like you were really proud.
I got
of
a
it.
PT.
Yeah, that is very disappointing. I'm like,
I got it
what?
given to me.
Dude, I mean, Skylar owns a PT Cruiser. I mean, that's very disappointing.
Because they're known
this was a quality guy, digging for gold
platform
out there in Alaska. But he is actually
It's a very nice car, though. I do like.
Is it?
I know someone who had one, and it was like a fucking driving a cow.
I own like 9 vehicles right now.
I believe
Actually,
that.
10. I forgot my Astro van. I do have. I literally own 10 vehicles.
How many?
But I already have the PT
9
Cruiser
vehicles
sold.
and a
Like
PT
10.
Cruiser.
That's a good one, boy.
Yeah, man.
It's like you can't call a PT Cruiser a vehicle. It's like you can't call a Pog a dog. A Pog is not a dog.
That's me right
It's a
now.
Pog. It's like an alien
I'm working
version
on
of a
'em.
dog.
That's an acronym, isn't it?
Yeah, I never understood the fascination with the pugs. I don't. I never understood that.
Dude,
Pugs. Pugs.
horrible dogs.
I was about to say, if anyone you hear, Rob, should have the appreciation. Pog.
Oh yeah, of course.
Pog, pug, whatever. Same tomato.
Of course, I love me some pugs.
Poning Pog.
Weren't Pogs at a game that we used to play when we were kids or something like
Pog is an acronym for fat ass white girl.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I never heard that one.
I was
before.
thinking POG, but yeah,
That's funny.
It's funny.
So what do you?
Oh my God, my brain was
what were you
exploded so
thinking about?
quickly.
PO
POG Pog. What does that
I was
mean?
talking
Pretty old
about that
girl?
little dog.
Pretty old girl?
That little
Like,
pug
Pretty old
thing.
geese.
The funny that sorry excuse for a dog.
I was so stuck on trying to figure out what the fuck that meant for a second. So I'm like,
PT Cruiser is like a mini. It's like a mini hearse. Yeah, I would agree.
it is, isn't it?
It's the transport. It's oh man. Oh, it's the transport like a little children.
Fix it to the
Like,
goddamn Pope.
Are you in the child trafficking business? I mean, do you transport dead children's bodies? I mean, dude.
That is deeply disturbing.
Sorry.
But also
Sorry.
morbidly hilarious.
Yeah, that's morbid. Yeah, sorry.
I don't know. It's what I love. I love morbid humor.
Hey, but boy, it is actually a really nice PT Cruiser. Surprisingly, it's in really good shape.
Dude,
I couldn't say
no
no.
matter
it's
how
free.
much you polish it,
Fuck,
man. It's a PT Cruiser.
I'm gonna polish that turd and sell it.
God, oh dear. God,
Already
oh
got it
dear.
sold for $2,600.
Holy brother.
I've already sold that turd.
Hey, do I
Very
remember
positive.
it well when there was there also a GT Cruiser? A GT Cruiser, or was it only a PT Cruiser? I think there was also a GT.
No,
There
it was
was
a
a-
game called Cruisin' USA.
I remember.
I remember.
No,
GT
there's a
Cruisers.
T-Bird.
Yeah, I know that.
T-Bird.
You know, I've seen the movies. You know, the T-Birds. Yeah.
That's my mom's favorite car. She always wants a yellow T-Bird or T-top. No, she wanted the yellow T-top Trans Am. She called them
Yeah,
T-Bird.
those are really awesome cars. Seriously.
Yeah, Trans Ams
That's
are.
what my mother. That's her favorite
So,
car. She dream
boy,
car.
are you a Burt Reynolds fan or something?
What kind of car is that? Is the General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard? I like that motherfucker right there.
It's a Challenger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 70s channel.
Yeah, that motherfucker dumb.
I love that car. Well, that model, yeah.
Yeah, they're
But
pretty
I
tight
also
cars.
love the Chargers too. I really think both of them are got that look, you know.
I like the General Lee, but I don't like that so much fucking orange.
I love-
It's
I like
it's
the
a fucking
orange.
Work. Like it.
my gun holster's orange.
I wish it had some more
Same exact
black
orange.
in there with it. You know, like black on the bottom or a black stripe or something. No, like I mean, hell, my last name's Lee, dude. So of course I like it, but it's just too much orange for me. I wouldn't want that much. Well, I don't know. I've always wanted to do like a sunset burnt orange on a truck. I might. My rear end alone is $2,500 in my race truck. I got to get a lot of gold out of the ground. I got some cool toys.
What'd you say? It's 2,500 a
One of
month?
my vehicles. No, just like my rear end for my truck is $2,500 truck.
Oh.
I'm gonna have like fucking $30,000 in the powertrain alone. That thing. I have it built in my mind like because I'm making the fastest S10 in Alaska. I will have the fastest. I'm making a full fledged race truck. I got another S10 that I'm building.
Hey guys,
Kind of going hard on it. I'm even gonna like custom modify it and short it and everything. Pat, fuck man,
What are you gonna say,
it's
boy?
gonna be tight. I'm gonna
you
custom
guys-
modify my fucking truck and everything. Pat, you wait till you see it, bro.
Cool.
So you heard about They Live, right? Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
I saw this movie yesterday. It also had Roddy Piper in it, and he also was a rebel, and he was hunted by the government, but he had to impregnate women.
What?
Because yeah, dude, it was. I put the link in chat. It's called Hell Comes to Frogland. Frogs. I never heard of it. Yeah, dude, I'm not making this shit up. And it's a very cheesy movie, but it's fun to watch, and it's fun to watch Roddy Piper again as the rebel. But it's totally cheesy. It's too cheesy, but it's fun. It's fun. I watched it, and yeah, I know it's fun. It's fun.
Well, it's cheap. Well, it's low budget too, right?
No, well, quasi low budget, not really low budget.
Quasi.
Yeah, no, I liked it though. I mean, cheesy, funny.
He likes the cheese. Do you have any cheese? Oh,
No,
did I
you
do
know I'm
that?
Dutch. I mean, I'm Dutch, dude. Of course, I like the cheese. Of course.
I gotta get clips of Steve Urkel.
Wait,
It's not a must. It's not a must watch. But
Oh,
it's
wait,
funny.
what's-
You know, if you have nothing to do.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Did I do that?
Oh, you got it so well.
Boy, Dutch is known as big cheese eaters. I mean, serious.
Huh?
Do they make a lot of cool cheese? Do the
Dude,
Dutch
we are
people
called
are they big
cheeseheads.
in the cheese industry?
Dude, we're called cheeseheads. Costco.
Well, I'm black Dutch. That's what I was asking.
All right, guys, it's time to play the little
Okay.
clip I made yesterday. This today, I don't know what's going on. Everybody's being cupcake-ish. Usually today would be. Let me get my overlay. I'm fucking lost. I have so many overlays. I don't even know where to. Okay, so today's supposed to be Weird Wednesday, but nothing weird has happened yet. So I don't know what's happening. The fact that nothing's
Maybe that's
happening
what's
is weird,
weird.
though. Yeah, there you go. We found the weirdness of the day. Like nothing's happening, man. That's weird. So, and then there's like this, and there's none of this either. This is what I don't. There's none of that today. I don't get it. Oh, not
Just don't want to be so interesting,
Chiquita.
man.
Welcome, Mr. Not Chiquita.
Yo,
The naked
Not
cheetah.
Chiquita. It's not Chiquita. It's
Hey,
not
what's up?
Chiquita.
it's Nacha Cuta.
Not Chi-
Hey,
not
what's up?
Chiquita.
What's up, Patrick? Hey, boy, bitch. Nice to see you, my best buddy.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's coming in hot. Man.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yes, Patrick. I know you. I know you like this type of show, so you know I like to come swinging, right? Hey, boy, bitch. How's it going, man?
Oi, dude.
It's been a while since we.
You muted yourself.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to hear his response. How you doing, man?
I'm okay.
He's okay. He's like,
Okay. Okay.
he's not-
I'm good.
he's-
I'm good.
Thanks for
He's full-
asking.
boy's pulling punches today.
Oh man, I got the wrong boy today. Jeez, you know, I was hoping to see the boy that I saw a couple days ago. But
Right,
fuck's
the one
sake.
that called me a gay nigger.
I sent him a bottle. He should receive it. Like a Pure Later should arrive in a few minutes. He got a bottle of whiskey coming there. You'll see the real boy.
Yeah.
Really, I can't wait. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
the
a
real
bro,
boy
man,
brings
I'm
the
a joke.
shows, right?
My audio
Where the
avatar
fuck
is
you
in honor
going?
of you, boy.
Hey, Patrick, catch you later, buddy. Later, guys.
Hey, see you around, AK.
I gotta go.
Later.
Man.
Later.
Later, guys. How's it going?
Come on, boy. What do you got? You got some racial slurs for us, or what?
Wow. Oh, wow. You're inviting me?
Of course. You're always welcome.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
you say whatever the fuck you want anytime, right? We're on the metaverse, so nobody can do anything to you anyway.
Well, I don't really think in those terms.
Well, of course.
But if you
yes.
want to be the dog on the other side of the fence, I'm going to be the one operating the fence.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah. Well, you didn't-
What the fuck?
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know, dude.
It's way over my
Wait,
head,
no.
boy.
I'll fuck around and find out. I don't know.
Yeah, let's fuck around and find out. Yeah.
Yeah, well, fuck around. Don't just fuck me.
Okay.
Fuck around.
Well, you're the
Don't
only
just
one
fuck-
here to fuck around with. You're the
Well,
easiest one to target over here.
Oh, cool. So
Yes. So, boy, bitch, tell me. You can say the N word quite easily. What about any other words? Tell me. You know any other racial slurs? You know?
that is your interest. That's where you're.
Yeah, I want to know what your vocabulary is like, man. You got a wide vocabulary. You can speak multiple languages, and you know a lot of slurs. So go ahead, enlighten us.
So actually, you're living on a mountain in India, and
So
you're-
far as I know.
yeah, and so you're coming on YouTube to hear some racial slurs from somebody in the Netherlands.
No, just from you, actually, just from you,
Oh,
because I love you so much.
Oh, it doesn't feel.
And
like,
you are living in Netherlands somewhere in a city in a slave city of Netherlands somewhere flat.
in the midst of the slave. Yeah,
Okay, that's cool. I mean, that's a better position than where I'm at. I mean, that's for sure. I mean,
I don't know.
You know.
I don't know, but if I would be on a hill in India,
so
would just-
so what matters whether I'm living in India or anywhere else or living in a mountain or not? Like, I just
Wow.
want to come in here and talk to you about racial slurs. What's wrong with that? I mean, I heard you the other day, and you had
don't
no
wanna talk-
problems.
you don't want to talk to me about racial slurs. You want to hear me express racial slurs. That's what you said. You don't want to talk to
okay.
me. You don't want to talk with me.
Tell
about
me your philosophy. Tell me your philosophy. Then I'm all ears.
Do I have one?
You're the kind of guy who believes you can say whatever the fuck you want because you're on the internet and you can say it in any which way you want because there's no consequences. That's called a keyboard warrior, and you're
Really?
an awesome warrior.
Really?
Well, I mean, you haven't shown anything otherwise. I mean, like, I haven't seen the measure of boy
So,
at all, other than on the internet.
dude, I have shown otherwise, but I'm not going to repeat that. I did it. I'm not going to repeat what I said.
What did you do? What have you done? What have you done, boy? What have you done? What makes you a tough guy?
You're telling me that I'm a tough guy. I don't need to prove you anything, dude.
No, you don't. I mean,
So
you're tougher than me. You have no reservations of calling people
I'm
niggers
not
on the internet.
dude, dude, what is your problem?
What is your problem?
So that is the response that I get from you when I ask you a question. You ask me the exact same.
Well, you
question.
tell me what
No, please,
problem?
Dude. Talk about
What
this.
problem?
So I ask.
Wait a
you-
minute.
I
Wait, shut the fuck up.
No.
Shut the fuck up,
No,
boy.
no,
You
okay,
weak
now,
ass
now
motherfucking
we're gonna
bitch.
get it. Now we're gonna
Listen.
get it. Now this is a
Yeah.
Royal Rumble.
We are going to get it. I'm going to get it. You're going to get it. So shut the fuck up for a minute, okay? Because you have a habit of wanting to talk to other people like as if you're some kind of authority, which is a bunch of nonsense in the first place. Secondly, okay, so what problem do I have with you? You tell me. I have a problem. What you ask me, I have a problem.
Oh wow.
So what problem do I have?
Wow. That's interesting.
Wow. Okay, say something.
So you lay something upon me, and then you ask me what that is all about. That's weird, dude. That's weird.
You said you asked me what problem I have, right? Yes or no?
What is
Okay,
your problem? What is your problem? That's what I say. You know, it's,
Well,
it's a very common,
I will tell you.
It's a very common expression.
I will tell you.
What is your problem?
Yeah, I will tell you. I will tell you what my problem is.
Racial slur is your problem, right?
No. I have issues with people who are, presenting themselves as being knowledgeable and strong and confident, and and they put themselves out there as if they are some kind of an authority. But at the end of the day, they're just a weak ass boy bitch. I mean, that's what I have problems with.
Okay, I'm taking notes, dude.
All
You're
right.
having
good.
problems.
Round one's over.
You're having problems.
Round one's
That's
over. Guys.
I think that's a knockout right off the bat. I mean, like, is there even a round two?
well, congratulations on your knockout.
Yeah, he definitely
Okay,
got you.
boy, bitch.
TKO.
You sound like an
Anything
idiot,
else?
boy. And I don't
Thanks,
even.
dude.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I have a lot more. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you.
Give it to
This
me.
is all coming out of love, boy. This is all out of love. Just the same way you love everybody else. And you just have to speak your mind just the way you do. I mean, you're a tough guy, and you can just say whatever the fuck you want anywhere you go. And hey, you don't gaslight anybody. You're not a narcissist or anything like that.
Wow. Dude, give it to me. I
Wow,
wanna
that's
hear
all you
more.
got? Wow.
Dude,
Wow.
I want to hear more.
Yeah, I know you like to hear more about yourself. I know you like to hear hear about yourself, right?
I want to hear more about yourself. Yeah, indeed.
I don't
Tell
know
me
if
more
I
about
want.
yourself.
I'm quite ready for that level of relationship with you, boy.
Well, it seems like it. I mean, you're totally acting like it.
Acting like what? What am I acting like?
Like you're initiating a relationship, something like that. I mean, again. It's starting to become a pattern now, dude.
Really? Has it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay. Why is it a pattern? When's the last time we spoke? We spoke over at 007. That was a relatively.
Don't you know the consistency of the concept that's called a pattern? It's like a
The consistency of the concept of a pattern. Consistency of a concept of a pattern. Okay. I guess I know what a pattern is.
So why did you ask in the first place?
No, I'm not asking you for the definition of a pattern, you idiot.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Rewind, find out.
I asked you what pattern between you and I. What pattern are you talking about?
No. That's not what you said.
No. Patrick, this is what you wanted. This is what you got. And thanks for having me here. And Crystal's good to see you. Rob Cleveland,
Yeah,
always
man.
good to see you.
Oh, you can
Hey,
stick
this was
around, man.
awesome, dude. I enjoyed
Always good to see
coming
you,
up here and
sir.
doing this.
Yeah.
TKO.
Hey, bitch. Boy, whatever you want to call yourself. Tell me, how old are you? Like you're 50 something, right?
Something.
How old are you, man? I'm 44. I'm going to be turning 45, and you're a bit older. So you, as an elder than me, do you have any responsibility of how you conduct yourself here online? Yes or no, brother?
I?
I'm asking you. That's a question.
Well, you are very aggressive in your questioning, and I don't really feel after trying it, after entertaining it for quite some minutes now, I don't really feel anything else but opposition. So that's not really common ground to start from, because if I would recognize or acknowledge a common ground, you would destroy the common ground to start from. So really hard to have a discussion in that matter.
Well, the problem is, boy, is that I thought, quote unquote, hey, shut the fuck up when I'm talking. Okay, I'll let you talk. I didn't.
When I'm talking, yeah.
Do you ever make sense? Police. Hey, boy, have I ever made one video about you? No,
what you do is you act like
Ask the fucking question. Ask the fucking question, and then we can move on to the next.
what you do is you contact women to attack me back again, like Rose and Kelly.
No.
Rose and Kelly and Miriam. Those are the ones that you
Wait a
contact.
minute. This is
Those
bullshit.
are the ones that you contacted.
No.
Talk about it, the issue. That
Hey
you-
boy, bitch.
And you're talking
Boy, bitch.
again. Like I said, this is a pattern. Keep on rehashing it. So this is something that
Hey,
happened
shut
3
the
years
fuck up.
ago, and you're still in it. And
I come to the realization you are a narcissistic, selfish, unaware, fucking bitch.
That I don't.
I just want to expose you for who you are.
Okay,
that's all.
thank you. Yeah, okay, then do it.
You did start it.
Okay.
You did start it.
So now I'm exposed.
Okay. So
now I'm exposed.
Well, no, I hope
Now I'm
people will
exposed.
come to understand.
You just expose me, dude. Thank you. Here I am.
Hey, good.
Here I am.
Good.
Here I am.
This is what we're here for. You can expose me all you want. Here's the thing about Kelly
I never
FE.
exposed you, dude.
Yes, you did. I mean, like you tried. That's for sure. How many videos have you made about me in the past that you all deleted? How many? At least 10, if not more.
Well, we will never know because
No,
I
you deny it.
them all, right?
Yeah, we will never know, but we have eyewitnesses. So you're gonna lie about that?
Dude, it's so obvious.
You're gonna be a liar?
It's so obvious.
You're gonna be a liar? You're gonna be a weak ass bitch? I just want you to be better.
If you want me to be a better person. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool, dude. Thank you for
This
that.
is how you're gonna be. Yeah, you should appreciate it. I mean, you exposed me for my weakness. You want to tell everybody about my weaknesses?
Smoking.
Laugh it off, bro. Laugh it off.
Yeah.
So in regards, so you brought up Kelly FE. I thought Kelly FE was my friend, so I contacted her because I thought she was friends for both of us. It's not like I turned her.
You're talking about.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
No,
Just
dude.
shut the fuck
No,
up
dude,
for
you're
now.
talking about
Just shut
things
the
that
fuck up
happened
for now.
3 years ago, and it's still in your mind, dude.
You brought it. You brought them up. You said this is what I do, and I'm explaining what you're talking about. Okay, so Rose is my friend. Rose is from.
Hey, you know.
Hey,
you
shut
know
the
what?
fuck up.
Hey, you know
Hey,
what?
boy.
You know what?
Why don't you shut the fuck up when I'm talking?
Hey, you know
okay,
what?
please.
Why don't you start counting all the bad words that you used against me in this stream alone against the bad words that are used against you, and then find out what you're doing.
Oh my God! What bad words did I say to you? Oh, I thought you're not the kind of person that you get hurt feelings from these such words. You're tougher than that.
I'm not.
You're tougher
talking
than
about
that.
hurt
This is the
feelings. I'm not
metaphors.
talking about hurt feelings, am I? I'm talking about bad words.
What bad words? Tell me what bad words? Bitch? Calling you a bitch? Because that's not true? Okay, what are you then? A coward? Should I call you a coward instead? That's more accurate? A yellow belly?
Coward. Call me cow. Cow.
A cow? No, cows are holy here in India, so I dare not.
Right? So
Coward.
You got it. Thank you.
Oh my God, boy. I mean, you really didn't want to go toe to toe with me. I was reserving myself. I was holding myself back, but I saw an opportunity. I just couldn't help myself. Patrick, God bless you for providing this opportunity for us to rehash things out after 3 years, you fucking cunt. Not you, Patrick. You, I'm talking about boy over here.
I kind of understood that, dude. Don't worry.
Yeah. Hey, boy. I mean, why do you avoid me like the plague? I mean, like all these years, I tried to reach out to you and you didn't want to talk to me.
Maybe because you are like the plague. Because you act like
you are
the plague.
hilarious.
Yeah,
I act like the plague. Okay,
I mean,
that's what everybody
that's what you
experiences
I call you the plague.
is like about me.
Doesn't that I call you the plague and you call me hilarious? I mean, I am hilarious. People laugh about it. People say "lol, boy" a lot of time.
Yeah, you're hilarious. That's for sure.
No, it's fine.
So let me explain my situation. All right, boy, before you interrupt me.
I didn't ask for your situation, but you can explain it because it's well needed explanation. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, boy, I'm not even talking to you because there are other people in the panel, but you certainly don't want to hear any of my explanation about my side of the story, right? So in regards to Kelly Fe, I mean, like, God bless her. Unfortunately, we don't see her hardly anymore. But I thought that she was your friend and my friend. So when you were calling me a banana, right? Because why? Because I told that to Rose on Rose's channel that when I was growing up, one of the slurs that the other kids who were racist were calling me is a banana and a Twinkie. And I shared
I'm
that
not
with
gonna
everybody, and
react
then
to
you
this.
started calling.
This is, dude.
Hey,
This
shut
is
the fuck
3
up when
years.
I'm talking.
This is 3 years
Hey,
old. I'm
shut
not
the
even
fuck
gonna
up.
react to this. You're a very sorry ass motherfucker.
No, I'm just exposing you for who you are. You're this type of person who gaslights and stay behind the scenes because you're a coward, because you don't really want to face people's, directly,
Dude, you're too
right?
weak.
And you are a keyboard
I'm not.
warrior, so you
I'm not
stay
even
behind the
taking.
keyboard,
Dude, I'm not
knowing that
even
nobody's going to
taking
fight.
your
Hey, I
challenge.
even offered.
You're just too weak to fight. You don't even have logical
Wow, really?
reasoning, dude.
I'm more than happy to meet you anywhere if you want. If you want to find out how weak I am, you are more than welcome to find out how weak I am.
Yeah, I told you for 3 years ago.
I know you're a tough guy. I know you're a tough guy, and I offered to reach out to you. Hey,
I don't
look, man.
even pretend to be a tough guy, dude.
Well,
I
you're
look like
tougher
a
than
tough-
me, obviously, because
No, dude.
no, you told me.
Dude, I look like a tough guy.
Yeah, right. Well, according to whom?
Well,
You think you look like a tough guy? You make me laugh. Hilarious.
no, I look a little bit tougher.
Yeah. I mean, you've already made that clear. You are tougher than me. You told me I'm too weak. Right?
No, you must
You're
admit.
weak. I'm weak.
You must admit that you look more female than I look. I mean,
Okay.
dude, yeah, come on. I look tougher.
Find
than
out
you.
how feminine I will be, man.
Dude,
I'm very feminine, especially right in front of you.
That is not the issue, is it?
What is the issue? What is the issue? You gonna put me in my place?
You have.
You're not gonna cut my throat?
Again?
No, you do.
You're gonna do this.
You
You're
have
gonna
the
do this
issue.
again?
You have the.
Okay, thank you for diagnosing me.
Thank
For
you.
the diagnose.
Thank you for diagnosing me. You
Again,
hypocrite.
So every
Idiot.
every time I hit you in the place, you're gonna repeat the thing that I said to you, and you're gonna say
What
it to
place?
me.
Where are you hitting me?
Okay.
Where are you hitting me? Where are you hitting me? Run, boy. That's what you do
Yeah,
best.
I don't like
Run.
talking to 4-year-olds. Please, come on.
Okay, yeah, I'm the 4-year-old, and you're the one going in a panel and calling people monkeys and niggers. Okay, I'm the 4-year-old. That's funny. And threatening people that you're gonna cut their throats, like that's a joke. Like you're not gonna be cutting anybody's throat anytime soon. I tell you that. You're a weak ass pussy motherfucker, and you know it. And that's why you can talk like the way you do on the internet. That's all. I'm just exposing you as a weak ass motherfucker. You have done nothing. You have shown nothing. You are nothing, period. And I'm not the one to talk like this. Mostly, I'm usually very respectful. But for you, I've reserved the best for you.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks for igniting this fire in my ass and finding out who my friends are and not.
Again, the repeating, mirroring answer. 3 times. In a row. Yeah.
Okay.
And now you're gonna react to me like, oh, buh, 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 buh. I mean, dude, alsjeblieft, joh.
That's what you do.
Met je aan de hand.
Dude.
What did you drink, dude? Did you drink too much rice wine? I think you did.
Why rice wine? Why rice wine? Why rice wine? Why not whiskey? Why not just regular wine? Why rice wine, Voynich? Is it because I'm Asian? You got nothing to say for that? Oh my God, what happened to you? I want to hear this lion boy. The lion boy who is afraid to say nothing or anything to anybody because I'm a Viking. Where's that? Where's this guy? Maybe you need to go grab a beer or two.
I'm so happy that you're exposing me now. Really exposing me, aren't you?
No, you already exposed yourself a long time ago. It's just the fact that I like to highlight highlight boy bitch to be, who he is. This is great content. You should be happy. Patrick, I'm sure, is very happy that I'm here.
I'm happy, not because you are here, but just happy.
Good, good. Go grab a beer, man, and let's have a conversation. Okay.
What's wrong with you? You're making really weird noises, dude. What's happening?
Yeah, only me.
I mean, are you barfing?
So, what is Cleveland over there, down there? What did you call him the other day? What did you call him? Or are you afraid now to say?
You remember me. You remember me. Tell me.
Tell you what?
What I said to him.
No, do you remember? Do you remember?
I thought you want to tell me what I called him. But now you want me to remember. I mean,
Why are you afraid of saying it now?
oh, you want me to say
Why
the
are you
N-word?
afraid of saying it now?
You want me to say the N-word? Hey,
You
my
weren't afraid
N-word.
to say
Hey,
the N-word
hey,
before.
Hey, dude,
It's
my
always
N-word.
happens.
Hey, I'm gonna call Nachiketa is also an N-word. That's also an N-word. I'm gonna call you N-word now. Hey, N-word.
What am I?
N-word.
I'm an N-word?
You're an N-word.
I'm an
Yeah.
N-word, okay.
Yeah, because your name starts with an N, and number 6 also starts with an N.
It's true.
So you're an N-word.
Why are you sidestepping this?
Dude, I love it. I love it. Come again. N-word. I mean, when I say it now, N-word, even that is offensive now, right? Now that I say N-word, even that, yep.
Right. My mic on? Oh yeah, my mic's. Who's gone now? Oh, all right. Something happened there. Who you got kicked out? I don't know how. Wasn't me. Must have been StreamYard.
No,
All
that's my spotty internet connection. Only thing that's going to save boy from me is the bad internet. That's it. If I duck on out of here, it's not because I ran. So hey, boy, why don't you call me a racial slur? If you're not
Hey,
afraid
you,
of saying
racial
anything on the
slur.
internet.
Hey, you, racial slur, called N-word. Hey, you, racial slur, called N-word. What's up with you? You want me to call you racial slur?
You can do
N-word?
better than that. You can do better than that. I believe in the freedom of speech. You do. You
Listen
do
to
as
this
well,
guy.
man. You can call anybody
Listen.
anything you want.
Listen to this guy. I mean, what are you trying to perform here?
I'm not trying to perform anything. What
Clearly,
what are you thinking about?
Clearly, you are performing something.
What you talking about, Willis?
What am I performing, Voy? What am I performing?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I'm merely asking you, like, I don't even, but do you even remember your conversation that you had here?
You're asking me to say words. You're asking me to say words. That's what you're saying. That's what you're doing. That's what you're performing. You're asking me to say words.
Yeah, words that you have already said before. Words that you have already said before, and you were not afraid to say them a couple days ago.
These people, relentless. They are relentless.
Whoa. What do you mean by these people?
These people.
I'm just kidding, boy.
That was actually perfect there, Rob.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I'm a surprise, Captain. They don't see me coming.
Yeah, like.
So that's it.
Hey, so
that's it, boy.
Hey, dude,
I mean, I guess.
How is it on the hill? All nice and quiet on your side of the hill. Is the sun shining on your side of the hill, or is it? Are you in the shadows?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about where you live.
Why the fuck you care?
Because you're talking to me and you want to be. I mean, clearly you care for me.
See, this is what Boy likes to do. He likes to prop people up and pretend like they're friends, and then he finds an opportunity because he's smart enough. He's a pretty smart guy, and he backstabs you, and then he gaslights about it. And then when they start to come back at him, he's like, "Oh man, how's your family? How's your place, man? Like I missed you."
No. See,
man, you're my good friends. You're my good friend, man.
Now you're exaggerating.
You're a good people.
Now you're exaggerating, and that's also gaslight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're best of buddies right over here.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about.
What's up?
Of course you don't.
I see you got your own issues going on in chat down there. Why don't you?
If Top G wants to come up here and explain himself to me, I think it would be. I mean, that their horse is dead. No offense, guys, but the horse is dead.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Yeah, I'm okay with any other conversation. So go for it. Take it over.
Cool.
So
thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
Shut the fuck up, boy.
Okay. Thank you.
anyways, I'm here just so the invitation is open. Kind of multitasking, but if Bob wants to come up, then I'm happy to engage.
You ain't no stranger up here to the panel.
Who is that?
He said host state triggered. That's funny.
Host state's bored.
So what's the beef? I didn't read the comments. So what's going on? Is somebody calling you a bitch or something or what?
No, it's just stupid comments. Like it really is nothing. But he called somebody a narcissist, and I said we're all narcissists on these YouTube streets, and he got offended by that. You're a narcissist. Only a narcissist thinks everybody else is a narcissist. Like, chill, bro.
Okay, there's probably a higher percentage of narcissism going around with content creators than the norm, I imagine.
Undoubtedly, there is.
Boy,
we
can you
talk
spot
about
out narcissists?
Meow?
Yeah, Patrick, let's talk about you.
I thought you just ended this discussion with me and started.
I'm asking you a genuine question. I'm asking you a genuine question whether.
Dude, I was glad that you left me alone for a while, and so I just like to keep it that way for a little while longer.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So you don't want me to address you at all? You're not gonna.
Yeah,
He
that's
needs
what
medical
I like.
attention, man. Give him a break. We'll patch him up. Good. We'll patch him
I'm
up
sorry.
around
I
Florida.
didn't mean to kick a man as while he was down, and I do apologize. That's not the kind of person I am. I'm more like set up and knock him down, and then leave him be until they get up, kind of deal. So stay down, boy. Stay down, boy, bitch.
I never got that impression off of you over at 007's channel. It's interesting to see.
I'm versatile. I'm versatile.
Right, this is.
I noticed.
This is what Paul wanted to see out of you.
This is unprecedented, and I'm inspired.
Yeah, boys. You.
I know. I'm very inspiring. I know.
I know. Boy is a therapeutic, clinical guy, psychologist, and he helped me out, and he can take all credit for me coming out the way I am. So thank you, Boy. I really appreciate you.
Are you coming out? Finally.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Boy? Are you implying that I'm gay?
You said the words.
So coming out, anytime somebody says coming out, that means they're gay? Okay.
Oh, well,
you want to find out how gay I am?
Dude, you said the words again.
Yeah, I did. So
well,
he liked laughing at his own jokes. God bless him.
I'm not gay. I'm not gay, okay? And I'm not bisexual.
But
either.
if you're not gay, why do you call yourself boy bitch? I mean, like, I get confused. Because
just because I got
boy
this
bitch,
flag
I'm thinking
draped
about,
around
like,
me does not mean I am gay.
You get confused, but that's on your side. That's not my.
That's true. That is true. It's only me who is in confusion. You're never in confusion whatsoever, are you? You're clear-minded as hell, right?
Well, I just repeated the words that you said.
Well,
like you're doing with my words again. So you like the words that I say because you repeat them time and time again. So I'm clearly I inspired because you repeat my words after I say them instantly. So that's a real big compliment, Nachiketa.
Yes. What happened, Boy? Like, I missed out. That's the problem. You were already in a panel, and I was watching the dumpster fire for what it is, and I was like thinking, man, I wish I was in there, but there's already a lot of people. I saw an opportunity today to come and talk to you. I was busy on other channels, right? And then I finally got to talk to you, and then the boy niche has changed. It's not the same boy niche. Do you have multiple personalities or something?
I wish
My ex-wife does.
I hope so.
Were you drinking from the Baba a few days ago? Is that why you was all fired up?
Baba. It's the Baba.
It's the bottle, alcohol.
Oh, the bottle. Oh. Yeah, some beers. Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
Gives you courage, right? I mean, you feel stronger when you have a couple.
Dutch courage, right? Dutch courage.
That's right.
Yeah, we call it liquid courage here in the States. Honestly.
Liquid courage? Never heard of it.
Yep, he's right.
And no liquid courage for you today, huh, Boy? I don't even drink.
Well, you sound like
You should start. You'd be a lot cooler.
So what happened to you? I mean, what got into you today, then?
I saw you. That's all. I saw you, and I just saw an opportunity.
I inspired you.
It's like,
cool.
All
man,
you needed
dude.
to do
I
was
love
to
that.
see your avatar, and he was already triggered.
Right? Dude.
I know.
Thank you very much, Nachiketa. Thank you.
I mean, look, it's all out of love. You know that, Boy. That's what you say. It's the internet. Who gives a fuck, right? Say whatever the fuck you want.
And you hear whatever the fuck, and you want to hear the fuck a lot. That is not said. But then again, you repeat the words that I say if you don't have a response.
What the fuck are you going on about? Do you even know what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you try to be clever and then you stumble all over yourself. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
It's very telling.
What is? Tell me what. What does it tell you? Enlighten us. We're weaker and dumber than you are. So tell us what is telling that is so obvious to you.
Get him.
Great stuff.
Get him.
I want the truth.
That's it. You can't handle
the truth.
I beat you. Man, Boy, this is boring. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay,
I thought
bye.
it would be a lot more exciting.
Bye. You said it's boring.
God damn it, Boy.
Go, dude. Do it. Go. Boring.
Now it's getting interesting.
It is boring. That's why
Boy, tap out.
That's why I went quiet. Remember? Bye.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
Bye.
All of a sudden,
Bye.
it's like over, and you're just like back on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Where was that a couple of seconds ago here? Oh,
Welcome,
hello.
Sly Chai.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
It's the other gay nigger.
Oh, I'm sure Boy doesn't remember her. Namaste, Sly Shy 58. Nice to see you.
Hi, Nachi. It's good to see you as well. I'm really starting to like you, Nachi. You get up and you call them out, boy. I like that. Hey, Mr. Voy, how you doing today?
It's not what I do normally.
I know. Yeah, when I first saw you, you was nice, calm, and peaceful and everything. And then you had to hear these nuts, act up. And I know, I understand.
And look how quickly you've degenerated.
Voy, how you doing today, sir? Oh, I got him quiet again, huh?
We need some aloe vera.
Two
for the
times.
burns.
I shut him down the other day. Notice he's kind of quiet again today. Great move. Great stuff, boy. Great stuff. Rob?
Now, Sly, in his defense, I did sort of ask him to shut the fuck up so that we could just move past this boring fight.
Oh, okay. Well,
or pivot, right? Or pivot, or make it exciting. But
he can't do that today. He know what he got the other day.
Told you guys, it was Weird Wednesday. It's something's happening with the energy. Everybody's feeling kind of like I don't know. Maybe Voy is more into this.
Who does astrology? What's going on in the charts?
No, he just hasn't hit the Baba. That's all.
Or maybe he would like to give us some, like insider tips on Camp Cupcake.
I thought I'd come and show my pretty nigger face today, Voy.
What? It's not pretty.
I think it's pretty. I don't care how you feel about it.
Oh my God.
I feel pretty.
Be careful not to get the stream scumbagged with them hard R's.
Huh? Wait, I ain't hear that the other day when he was calling me and Rob a bunch of hard ERs.
Well, I don't know. I wasn't there the other day. I'm just saying
State.
there's something to be aware of.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I was trying to make him aware of that the other day when he was calling me and Rob a bunch of hard ERs on
as if we weren't already aware of that hosting.
Yeah, on this broadcast, he was calling me and Rob a bunch of hard ERs. So I just, so if I repeat it, it's only because I heard it from him.
That was the inspiration behind my audio avatar.
It was me. I did it. I said it, and I live it.
We already know.
So what's the?
I did it.
So
yeah,
why
I said
do you
it.
have to react? Everybody knows it in here.
Yeah, that was me.
So again, what's your issue, girl?
And I told you once before, I'm a grown woman. I'm not a girl. Okay, so you're going to respect me. You're going to respect me like I would respect you.
So what is your issue? That was the question.
I don't have an issue. I just came to make sure
Bye.
you didn't.
Bye.
I just came to make sure
Bye.
you didn't have any issues
Bye.
today.
Bye now.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Voy likes to pick fights with women. I mean, like, do you like to fight women? Like, I'm here, man. I'm here. You got other men over here. Why don't you talk to us? Wow.
You need a tag team of 4 or 5 people to take
No,
on
no.
the
I
board.
just need myself, man. I already put you down myself.
No,
I don't need anybody else, bro.
No, it's so fucking lame, guys. So fucking lame. I cannot even. That's why I'm fucking laughing.
Yeah,
So lame.
you're laughing at the fact that you're delusional. You're laughing at the fact that you've exposed yourself for a stupid racist cunt that you are, and you're laughing at the fact.
Yeah. Say more words, dude. Say more words, please do.
I am. I'm going to say words. I am saying words. So you don't have to interrupt me when I'm saying them.
I don't have to, but I can.
Oh yes, that's the only power that you have.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for granting me that power, dude. Oh wow.
I'm not granting you any power.
Oh. Huh? I think you just did.
Okay, tell me, what power do you have? What power do you have? You have the power to interrupt.
Completely illogical with you people. These people are so illogical.
Who are these people? Who are these people? Who are you talking about? Who are these people?
Illogical people on YouTube that don't make any sense.
Like me, and Sly Shy over there, and Rob Cleveland, Patrick. We are these people.
It's really a pattern. It's really a pattern.
Okay, tell us why we're illogical and you're so logical. Tell me, or is it too beyond our comprehension that
why
it's
are
like
people illogical? Because they don't make sense.
No, that's not what I asked. Why? What makes us illogical and you more logical?
Your perception of reasoning is not reason.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Tell us more, doctor. So you're more reasonable than we are. I get it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
What I said.
Which is that there are people who are logical.
This is getting so childish. I really cannot entertain this conversation, please.
Well, no, because you are way above, everybody else. You're so much more mature than everybody else, and I am being the childish one here, just trying to hold you accountable. I want to make you a better person, actually, Voy. You admit to the fact that yes, I did it, I said it, but you don't seem to care. You have no sensitivity to the fact that you have no remorse, you have no guilt, you have no sense of conscience, and right now you just said that
no remorse,
you guys
no guilt, no victims, dude.
No victims. So are you a victim? Are you a victim? Nothing. Cricket. I heard crickets yesterday too. I'm going to get the silent treatment. So here's the thing. I mean, look, Boyd likes to go around and he espouses his, oh gosh, I can say whatever the fuck I want because I believe in the freedom of speech, and then I just can make people feel in any way, which way, because I don't give a fuck, right? Okay, so carry yourself that way. Why change now? Why change now? For me or anybody else? Wow, this is disappointing, boy. I thought you had more of a fight in you than this. You're just gonna roll over?
That last that last fight he had, man. I told you, Nachi, I knocked his ass out.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, you put him in his place, and but he just didn't want to admit to anything of this. He's too much of a coward to acknowledge anything.
Interesting. Those crickets,
man,
right now.
My God, Patrick, what happened? I mean, I all these years or months that you've known Voy, I mean, for him to just shut up like this and still here and telling us to go goodbye, get off this chat, and but he himself has muted himself and not respond to anything. My goodness, I don't know what happened.
Same here. I'm kind of flabbergasted myself. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
You Me need too. Some milk.
I guess you're gonna have to go with maybe the last round here. And
all right.
Wait, hold on a second there. Let me just see what I got. Somebody just left. Rob left. No, Sly Shy left. All right. So here we go. Chiquetta.
Finish him.
Voy, I love you, man. I mean, you're an intelligent guy, and I have a lot of respect for you. And I used to have more respect for you, but because you didn't want to acknowledge the fact that you ever called me a banana, which I was a little bit hurtful at the beginning just because I thought you were my friend. But later on, I realized that, that's what you do to everybody. Like a lot of your friends, you end up backstabbing them, and denying the fact that, you have said or done anything. And then when, there's receipts, like videos that are other people, like the panel here, you can't erase Patrick's videos, that's for sure. You can erase your own videos of all the slurs that you were saying to people, and then you go and erase them as if they never existed, but people have seen them. So there are eyewitness accounts of those videos. So, I wish you would be a stronger person because you're intelligent and you're experienced and you do speak multiple languages and blah blah blah, but the thing is you have a weakness of your heart. You're a bit of a coward, and I want you to get off from there. And once you acknowledge the fact that you are a coward, you will work towards not being a coward anymore. That's all. And then once you get there, you can see and meet men eye to eye, face to face, and you'll be respected differently. Everybody can change. I'm just giving you this opportunity, just like the way you given me the opportunity to grow from being called a banana. And I was hurt, not because you called me a banana, but because somebody whom I felt was a friend was calling me a banana. That's all.
Well, there we go. There we have it.
Well, okay. Yeah, I'm surprised he's still here. Yeah. So let's move on. I guess Boy has no interest in responding to anything I have to say here.
Yeah, I guess, what the hell?
I guess we'll have to just move on. That's quite accurate. That's quite accurate. But I will say one thing before we finish this. Boy, bitch, if you think I'm just a talker, you're more than welcome to find out how weak I am. Really, I'm not just some dumb jackass on the internet talking shit. Okay, I'm a real person. Okay, I live my life. I live my life to the truest way in which I envision this world. And if you want to come and check me out for who I am, you're more than welcome. I'll welcome you. I will serve you tea, and then we can go from there. Whatever you want. Okay. So I'm I'm a doer. All right. Just
I
FYI.
want some kung fu footage of that scene, and nobody's allowed to drop a one drop of tea. So you guys got to fight with your one cup in a hand without dropping any tea.
No spillage.
Yeah, first one who drops
No spillage.
first one who drops the tea loses the fight. So it could be very quick, a little quickie.
And one more thing, whichever chats that we go on, and I see you, I'm gonna call you out every single fucking time. Just to let you know, I'm on your ass, okay? And only because I like you, boy.
Me too.
You made me who I am now. You helped me to be who I am, so I owe you.
Yeah, we don't like being tyrants in the YouTube streets, right? When we when a tyrant worse than us. Well, I'm not a tyrant. I try to be as nice and calm and peaceful and loving and caring as possible. But when I hear people like 50 Shades of Grey, just spazzing off because he like triggering black folks, I gotta intervene. I think it's my duty to intervene.
I got nowhere else to go.
So, Voy, can we call a truce now? Can we have peace now or what? You're mighty quiet, boy. What happened?
I think he might be AFK.
Did Nachi knock him out this round?
Falling and he can't get up.
You better push that alert button, buddy. Oh shit. All right, well, always a pleasure to come up and see you, OTW. No coffee today, but I thought I'd bring my presence. This complexion, that should be, think about coffee. Nachi, you're in too.
Thinking about it, I'm all out. What time is it? Oh, it's noon, so I'm good. I'm all right. Past noon, I don't drink much coffee. So
That's
around
good.
here. It's 12:30 p.m. here, Eastern Time, Montreal, Canada, and it is 26 degrees Celsius and sunny out. So don't forget, people, go get some sun if you can. Good vitamin D there for that skin of yours, and good for producing blood, because your bones they feed off vitamin D. So we are light beings, and we are product of and result of the sun, because we take in that information and transmute it into this three-dimensional reality. And so that's it. Right, so we go out there and get some sun. So I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Thanks for sharing. Great stuff, OTW.
Yeah, cheers. I hope I didn't go over the line too much over here. I do appreciate everybody here, including you, Boy. You exist. You're a person, and I want to meet you halfway. So if you wanna be a man and talk about some of this stuff, like man to man, I'm there. I'm there for you, man. But long as you keep on running and avoiding and trying to deny things, I'm going to be on your ass. All right, that's just the way things work. Okay, much respect to Patrick and Rob and Sly Shy over there, and thank you very much for letting me rant. And I'm normally not like this, really, as you guys probably know. It's like it's rare that I ever go off on anybody.
Nachi, I gotta ask you this, buddy. Do you have Talcott in your trunk? I just had to ask. Where's Talcott? Do you have Talcott?
I have a question for you, Nachiketa. Right? Do you eat with a fork, or do you eat with Vietnamese chopsticks or Chinese chopsticks? What do you prefer? What do you eat with? Nachiketa? Is my mic muted or something?
No, I just think his internet's being spotty right now.
Oh, maybe that could be possible, or maybe he's already gone.
He does. Yeah, he does live on a hill in northern India. On northern India, excuse me.
On northern India, so he doesn't live underground.
No, he lives on a hill.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess he must have frozen out. He looks like he's there, but he's not actually there. He might be gone. Well, it was great having Nachiketa. Yeah, he's in chat saying my internet sucks now. Well, you used it all up for your Voy there, so.
Isn't Lou Bass from Canada?
Canada.
Canadian Canada.
Canada, yeah. Lou Bass is from Canada, but he's from the bad part of Canada.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that explains the
he's in the
behavior.
province where the capital of Canada is, right? So he's in Ontario,
Yeah.
and the capital of Canada is Ottawa. So there you go. So now
Yeah.
you know things come into focus when you really think about it. So Lou Bass is like one of them Ontarians. You know, much love to the Ontarians, by the way. But you know, Lou Bass doesn't really represent you guys very well. You know, he's getting people on the internet thinking that people from Ontario eat roadkill and shit. I mean, which is it's just all right, whatever.
Hey, that's where he holds his reputation. Blood and roadkill.
I eat ramen, so I'm not better.
You got to get some of that special sauce.
I just love them noodles, man. They're just good. I don't know. I like eating.
Yo,
those.
you was eating them noodles the other day, man.
Yeah.
So how was your nap? Did you fall asleep on us or what? Or did you go to join somebody else's damn stream while you were streaming?
When was this? The other night there when
No, the other day when we were up on your panel and no, when we were up on who's Larry? I don't know. Was it Larry's? I don't know which one of y'all's it was.
I don't know. There was one stream where I fell asleep there.
Yeah, that's the one where we were talking to Monel. Yeah, that's the one.
I think Paul was there with Freedom.
Yeah. I think that was the one. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I just know you fell asleep for quite a few hours. Then you woke up eating noodles.
Now I'm eating them again.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your noodles. I'm gonna go get something done. I just had to come up and show my face in support of my brother Rob Cleveland and let 50 Shades of Grey know we always around. But he must have fell asleep, OTW.
No, my mom always told me not to speak with my mouth full.
Oh no, you Gucci. I'm talking about 50 Shades of Grey. I think he fell asleep now. He sure did get kind of quiet once I got up here.
He must be on the throne.
Yeah, any excuse to do. All right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all get back to it.
Great stream. Thank you for coming, Shy.
Yeah, Rob. I'm always checking in somewhere, making sure like all my peeps are good. You know what I mean? I support you guys 100%. You know what I mean? So I'm always here. Love you. Have a great day.
Peace. Yeah, I got my noodles. Good. We're like 4 hours and 35 minutes in. It's been a great stream so far. Nachiketa, popped in and decided to make it a little bit spicier. So thank you very much, Mr. Nachiketa, for coming over here and spicing it up a bit because the sauce is a little, it's getting stale. And now with you, popping in here and bringing a little bit of spice, the sauce is tasting great now. Great sauce. I guess I chose myself a wrong time to start eating noodles. Damn, I was hungry. And I don't have any commercials that I got. I'm going to have to make another commercial because I keep playing the same one. And it's pretty long too. It's like 9 minutes. And I've noticed that people... They don't really like when Joe Osteen speaks on. I wonder why. Right, good stuff. Let's do this since it's pretty boring right now.
Ladies and gentle beans, welcome to Caged Reality. We interrupt our regular programming to bring you this special broadcasting filler. As we take a momentary break, let us entertain you with a delightful journey through imagination. Close your eyes and let your mind wander as we explore the extraordinary depths of the human spirit. Imagine a world where dreams come to life, where possibilities are endless, and where the power of the human mind knows no bound. In this realm of limitless creativity, we find ourselves on the edge of discovery, ready to embark on an adventure like no other. Picture yourself standing on a sandy beach, feeling the warm grains between your toes. As the sun begins to set on the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, a gentle breeze carries whispers of distant lands. Now imagine stepping into a lush forest, the air thick with the scent of pine and the symphony of birds serenading your every step. Sunlight filters through the towering trees, casting playful shadows on the forest floor. As you walk deeper into the woods, you stumble upon an ancient moss-covered stone engraved with cryptic symbols. Transfixed by the mystery, you reach into your backpack and pull out a weathered journal. It tells tales of forgotten civilizations and hidden treasures, awaiting brave souls to unearth their secrets. With every page turned, the forest around you seems to come alive, revealing its hidden wonders. Time flies by, and the world of your imagination expands beyond what you thought possible. In this realm of untapped potential, dreams become reality and ideas take flight. As the final seconds of this broadcasting filler tick away, remember that within you lies a universe of infinite possibilities. And we're back. We hope you enjoyed that momentary escape into the realm of imagination. Thank you for joining us on this brief intermission. Our regular programming. Stay tuned for more captivating content right here on OTW News.
All right, so we're back. Yeah, I needed that time to finish up my noodles. Almost done by the. I couldn't let that beautiful juice go to waste. You know, that last sip there with all the broth. Well, you got to eat. And since, doing broadcasts like this, the quickest way to make something to eat is eat ramens, I guess. All right. So we got like 45 people watching right now. Go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out. This is Grand Rising Show number 32, open panel today on the 31st of May. May, of course. I was about to say June, but we're not there yet. That's tomorrow. Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. All right, so you guys are chat's wild. You guys insane. So, since everything seems to be going a little smoothly, we might be going into the end of the show. Yeah. Quit while you're ahead, what they say. It's been an epic stream, man. We already have an awesome community. So much love to you all. It's been great. I think I'm gonna go with the where is this friggin' thing I'm looking at? Oh yeah, how about like this? Thanks for watching. Yeah. And let me see if I go down that, scroll all the way over here. Now I do grateful. We are very grateful here on OTW News.